Hello and welcome to the Easy Allies podcast. We are Easy Allies. I am Michael Huber, joined by Don Casanova.
Hello, you asked for it, I'm here.
Here
Right?
you are.
Everybody's been asking for it.
And Isla Hink.
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
Excellent.
It's Thursday, March
Yeah.
5th, 2026.
Yeah.
The weather outside's nice.
It's
The
beautiful.
weather is very good. I
Yeah.
feel like my mic is very loud. The weather is good.
Yeah. I love a cool mid-70s. It's just very LA.
It is.
Sun shining,
Some nice
70-something.
breeze happening.
Beautiful.
A little more fog. I wouldn't mind a little more fog. But other than that, it's beautiful. little
more-
Could always
early
use
morning
more fog. Yeah.
Can there be fog in the daytime, right? Of course there is.
Oh, yeah.
But it's mostly a nighttime.
Morning,
It's called
early
day
morning.
fog.
Yeah, like
Day fog.
burns off.
Yeah.
We got the marine layer.
Can there be fog in sunlight? Is that a thing?
In sunlight?
Within, like the sun is shining, but there's fog?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
but
took
it's
some pictures.
it spells the end.
I was driving once. There was like
It's a
patchy-
bad omen.
Yeah, there's patchy, like just like weird nebulous shapes of fog. It was like wispy, yeah, like ghost-like fog, just floating above the surface of the ground.
Oh, we are here to talk about what's new, what's news, and what we've been playing. This week, we've got some good stuff and bad stuff, as we always do. Highguard is shutting down. It's done. It's over.
Yes,
We're going to talk about it
we will.
briefly. Ubisoft finally confirms, Don. So excited you're here to talk about this. This is one of your all-timers of all time.
Yes,
They have confirmed an Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake.
Lord, thank you. I hit the frickin' ceiling like 20 minutes ago, Hubert, when actually, because I didn't hear this earlier. Yeah, and then I was looking at the rundown. I was like, wait, what?
Yes.
So it's excellent news. Can't wait to hear some of the details because
Yes.
I know nothing about what they've actually.
There's not much. So
confirmed.
yeah, there's not much, but we're going to get into
any morsels I'm going to be interested in.
it. There's a new Xbox coming.
Great.
Apparently
this
just
happened like minutes ago.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I love that.
Yeah, out of nowhere. We're going to talk about that Project Helix. Pokemon reveals Gen 10. That's really fun to say, by the way.
Gen 10.
Gen 10.
And it actually looks like a video game?
What? Wait, they showed the game?
Yeah. They showed footage and it looks like a functional video game.
Yo,
For the first time in Pokemon history.
I have been sidetracked with this whole Pokopia
Dude, that's out today too.
extravaganza. Everyone is obsessed. The reviews are off the charts.
Yeah. I might buy it.
Is this the one that
Is
gets
this the
us
one?
so into Pokemon?
It's reeling in the non-Pokemon crowd. We didn't think it'd be good to be done.
And we played some games this week.
Pokopia takes place. Sorry, Pokopia takes place in like a post-humans reality, Hubert.
That is,
It's and like part of the story is apparently trying to figure out what happened to all the humans.
they killed each other.
Jolly.
I imagine they killed and ate each other. Yeah,
This is crazy.
Most likely.
that seems where we're headed.
This is, you telling me that, Isla, is actually the first time I have been insanely interested in a Pokemon story. This is giving me Digimon vibes, where it's like
Yeah.
deadly adult serious.
Terminator. Pokemon, Terminator cross Pokemon.
Love this. And we played some games. We're going to talk about WWE, Project of Lana 2, and the Disney Afternoon Collection.
Yeah, we'll touch on it.
Yeah. I'm seeing Hoppers tonight.
You're pumped up for Hoppers. Wait, now let me get something
Tonight.
clear. I think something about Hoppers is confusing me. Is there a rabbit in this movie or not?
It's not a rabbit. It's like a beaver.
That's
It's like a beaver and a bear.
hopping. Yeah, the hopping, I think.
I'm pretty
is
sure they
confusing.
referenced Avatar in the trailer, so you had me in. I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're talking about
that's all
Avatar?
they need.
Let's go.
That's all they need.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how this is. You're going to have to let me know if I should see this or not.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, let's dive right in to some heavy, depressing stuff. Highguard is shutting down less than 50 days
Yeah.
after its launch. I've seen there are just so many takes, and we're here to cut through the noise
Yeah.
and give you the Easy Allies take.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Wildlight announced this week that it is permanently shutting down Highguard less than 50 days.
Permanently.
permanently, just like Concord, permanent. Less than 50 days after the live service game first launched, the game managed to reach nearly 100,000 peak concurrent users on Steam during its first 24 hours. Obviously, a free-to-play game.
Yeah.
We talked about that with Concord when it came out. Like, you should be free.
Yeah.
You're going to get this 100,000 player bump here.
Yeah.
However, after a flood of early negative reviews, totally review bomb. These are players with, 20-minute, 30-minute playtime.
Yeah.
Followed by layoffs. The servers were now officially shut down
Yeah.
on March 12th. According to Kotaku, a skeleton crew, great show, Star Wars. Actually, one of the best Star Wars shows I've ever seen. Skeleton Crew with Jude Law. Don't skip.
Okay.
Skeleton Crew is crunching as they try to release the game's biggest update just a few days before the game will be shut down. They wanted it out there.
What a grave task that is.
It includes an
Jeez.
entire skill tree, a new hero, a new weapon, XP progression, and more. It was basically, that reads to me like so many live service games or multiplayer games, like Call of Duty does it,
Yeah.
Battlefield does it, where they'll launch their multiplayer season 0.
Yeah.
It'll be before the battle pass
Yeah.
hits, all that stuff. It's like a couple weeks of season 0. This to me screams like it's all right. Here's officially season 1, and this game is getting shut down before we can even really dive into
Right.
that.
There's no point to it. It's just sad.
Yeah, Tom, what do you make of all this?
Well, to me, it's bizarre, Hubert, and it is bizarre because of this reason. It's a live service game. To me, the thing I don't get about this and many other games shutting down so quickly, shutting down completely is, to me, a live service game should be approached in terms of production like a restaurant where, isn't it
Speaking my
true,
language.
where restaurants basically go in with a game plan of like, we need to be able to essentially fail for maybe like, I've heard in Los Angeles,
Yeah.
you've got to be able to, if you're a restaurant, you've got to be able to fail for at least 2 years.
Yeah.
And yet not be killed so that then you can get your footing, find your rhythm, find your
audience,
audience.
exactly.
Get the taste, get everything right. And it's like it's an ongoing process. So it just doesn't make sense to me how that's not the game. Some form of that isn't the game plan for every live service game. If you like decide to do that, you need to have some kind of plan that's a lot more than just like 30, 60, 90 days. I think you should give any live service game, you have to have some kind of plan where like, even if we have to like pare down and like, at least keep it alive for 6 months or something, bare minimum, because what else are you doing? What a waste it is. And it's so sad,
Because games can get better. We've seen it a lot over the years.
Live service games are made to get better, essentially. To me, I mean...
Absolutely.
So, yeah. It's confusing.
It's really intense, Again, there's a lot of narratives about it. Like, the game's quality, I will admit, admittedly, it was a fine game.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that is kind of where we start, where it's like, all right, it was okay. It was fine.
Yeah.
It's not this, instant hit, instant masterpiece. I wasn't really like addicted and feeling the urge to go back into the game.
Yeah.
But it wasn't terrible by any means.
Right.
The way these review bombs hit, when you have that level of, hate and vitriol towards the game within its first couple days is just really crazy. Like this thing is reviewed probably worse user reviews than like the Fast and the Furious Dominic Toretto game. And that is or like Umbrella Corps. Those are like actually bad video games. But, for a lot of reasons, the live service fatigue and anger towards the entire genre, the fact that it closed the Game Awards is another huge narrative. The whole Keeley story
being built up and then dropped or whatever. But it's like, to me, it still does. The reaction is so severely out of place.
Yeah.
Because it's like, whatever the expectations were, it's a free game, as
Exactly.
you've mentioned many times. This isn't a game that's hurting people in some way, and it's not egregiously bad. It's not this buggy nightmare. It's not like a bizarre freak
It
show.
immediately
It's like-
worked.
like you said, it's working and functioning. It's like fairly fun, whatever. It may not have some like giant hook that's getting everyone yet, and maybe it's sort of not bare bones, but like it needs to grow.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just nothing there to call for like that kind of backlash.
Totally.
Aggressive backlash.
Which
Well, I was just gonna say it's crazy because like I feel like now they'll know, but like when they're programming the Game Awards and stuff, and you have an unknown, and you also have pod racing coming back. Because the last like even if the last thing is something huge like God of War or whatever, it's the last thing, the one more thing of a gaming event. It's as much if not more what it is, but it's as much if not more everything that it's not.
Totally.
So it's like, okay, if it's Star Wars pod racing, that means it's not
Half-Life
Bloodborne 2, Half-Life 3, Rebirth, the Final Fantasy 7 Part 3. Like it's everything you've been hoping for is dead now for this presentation, and it's Highguard's fault, quote unquote, in your mind. Whereas like
You're
Star
so right.
Wars can withstand that.
Yeah.
Little baby Highguard cannot. You know?
You're so right. You're so
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So yeah, it's just it's a double-edged sword, I feel like, for the industry. On one hand, like enough with the live service games. We've all said it. We've all been feeling the fatigue. Like everybody wants their single player games we're always talking about, our indie games.
Yeah.
Like this genre definitely is in a bad spot
Sure.
from the public's perception, I would say.
Yeah.
Nobody's out here clamoring like,
Right.
give
There's
me
just-
another live service game,
No, we reached sort of critical mass a
Yeah.
while ago, and then it just feels like we're a little past it now.
Yeah.
And so, you have to be doing something really unique.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to what Isla said, I think it's like that's the thing. I think because this one thing has become an important thing. So it's like, I think whatever, there's like, it's not like disappointment isn't somewhat justified in that, and just that you want it to be something, that captivates you more, that you're excited about. But at the same time, no reason to not just ignore it. If you're not,
that's exactly.
like, just ignore it and be excited about the other things that preceded that that were like really exciting. Like,
I always think about how the difference between video games and movies. It is so wild how when a movie comes out, if people don't care about the movie, they just don't see it. They don't care. It's like, oh, whatever. Like that movie came out. That's not for me.
Right.
But with video games, like it does feel like there's just this ownership and this need to have every game be for you. And when a game is not for you, you're angry about it. You're like, why is this? Why is this not this?
Yeah.
Like F that game. And it's weird that people just don't ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like these review bomb campaigns are just so
Right.
so wild. And we've seen now too over the years, like it's not a joke. Those matter.
Yeah.
Devs
No,
have
it
even
hurts.
said
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
it hurts,
Steam
yeah.
reviews really matter, and
Right.
that stuff will kill a game.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
overwhelmingly positive, very positive.
Yeah.
Mixed. Like that is to games what Rotten Tomatoes percentages are to movies, I think.
Crazy. Yeah. It really matters. There is a lot of power there. It's kind of intense.
Yeah, for sure. So it's just, I wish they would have though some sort of longevity plan in place for just being like, we need to be able to weather some storms.
Yeah.
That to me is the weird thing, because it's like, how much budget? Like, I feel like games are just like the companies paying for games, the publishers, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
there's some kind of mishandling of funds and like not planning correctly or something happening kind of in game development on the whole, I feel like, because it's like Don was saying, how is it possible that you had enough budget to make this high budget looking game with a plan to support it after launch and then only have enough runway for 50 days?
Shocking.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
And then to be having
Like
content.
Concord is even crazier, where they're just like, nah, fuck this, after like what,
Right.
10 days or whatever it was? I don't remember how
I
many
miss
days,
Concord.
but
The difference between Concord and
crazy.
Highguard for me was like Concord, I will always praise this game. I don't care what you think, internet. Like, I loved that game. It was so much fun. Highguard was just like normal.
Right.
You know, which might even be worse. Like, you know, we always used to talk about like if a game is amazing or terrible, it's better than just being nothing.
I think in a lot of ways that's what Highguard's problem is that it's just sort of like, well, it's okay. It's somewhere in the middle without anything that like stands out strongly enough. And so it needed time to grow.
Yeah. Yeah. You're so right, though. Both of you have just like, you have all this money to make it, and then it's just like, all right, we're done.
And
shut
then,
it down.
You're right.
Like, it doesn't make
look,
sense.
now, and not only that, but they had as part of their plan, like, you know, okay, this other content that's coming out, these like you said, season 01.
Yeah.
Like, and now they're just racing to the finish line to get that out to shut that down anyway. And it's like, well, then why was that even part of the plan if you didn't have it in place to be able to like follow through with the results of that?
Yeah.
Why just like be like, we're going to release that and then kill it? You know, it's like,
well, it's definitely two different people making that decision. Like the team of devs is like, we want to make this better. We want to work on this, you know, and then whoever's paying for it is like, nah, we're cutting our losses. The shareholders
I
want...
just mean the shareholders need to be. Well,
I mean, that's the thing that is so irritating about, like, maybe at the crux of all of this, and we've talked about this before, but like the money people don't understand how game dev works, and like the time scales of how game dev works, or how sometimes games get popular a little after they're out.
Totally.
Like, I don't imagine that was probably going to happen with Highguard, but like it has happened with plenty of other games, and it's just like, I just wish people who invested money in stuff understood what they were investing money in.
I mean, some of it too, and who knows how much of the equation this could be. But if you're thinking from that point of view of like whatever these, you know, the people at the top that are putting in this massive amount of capital, right? They have this vision for what they want to somewhat have a team create for them and all this. And then it releases and it's getting like review bombed and it's just like, you know, a disaster. And it's like a major bruising to the ego where they're not gaining anything by being like, okay, everyone hates this, so we're shutting it down. And then they're going to get a positive response like, oh, good job stopping that thing. You know, they just, but for them though, in their own personal life or something, maybe it's just satisfying to be like, I don't want to be involved. It hurts. I mean, you know, to be like getting that kind of reaction to something you were a big part of creating, you know what I mean? So maybe it just is somehow like satisfying to your ego to just be like, let's shut this thing down and like, you know, at least I have control over this thing that's just being destroyed instead of knowing like, let me just stay the course and see what happens. Who knows? I mean, at least for a period of time.
Yeah. In any sense, this is probably the last or second to last time anyone will mention this game. I imagine it gets brought up for the most important or the biggest news stories of 2026.
Maybe.
It's very intense. It's just, this game is about to go away forever.
It's insane when you look when just even something like this that you're like, well, it's middle of the road sort of thing. It's okay, but there's like so much was put into it. It's incredible.
Shout out to everyone who worked on it.
Yes.
Straight up. Want to give you a shout out.
Poured your heart into it.
Yep.
So
100%. Love and respect to you all.
Yeah.
And that's it for Highguard.
Yeah.
Speaking of something, next up, out of nowhere, today, Project Helix.
What the heck is that?
Xbox's next console.
Okay.
Quietly dropped information today. Okay. A brief little morsel.
Yeah.
Project Helix officially plays PC and Xbox games. The rumors have been confirmed.
Okay.
Microsoft's new gaming CEO, Asha Sharma, has only been on the job for a short period of time. This is GameSpot. But she's already made a big announcement. The next Xbox console is codenamed Project Helix, and it's going to play both Xbox and PC games. So she had a post today, and it says, I'm going to quote the post, "Great start to the morning with Team Xbox, where we talked about our commitment to the return of Xbox, including Project Helix, the code name for our next generation console.
Which is a better name by far than whatever the fuck dumb shit they're going to call this thing.
I was just going to say that. Xbox One Series X, Xbox Series
The
S.
long-standing tradition of all their code names being way better than the actual public name.
Yes.
Just call it Helix. I'm telling you
That's
right now.
what I was just thinking. I was like, Helix sounds sick. The Helix box or
just
something.
please.
Oh, the Helix box.
Good grief. Project Helix will lead in performance and play your Xbox and PC games. Looking forward to chatting about this more with partners and studios at my first GDC next week.
Wow.
So there it is.
And I see something there, a high-end, they describe it as a high-end machine with a curated experience. This seems like they're getting ready to soften us up a little bit for this price point.
Well, there were rumors last week that the next Xbox was going to be more like a Steam machine, like computer thing, and that it was going to cost like $1,000 to $1,200 something, like more than $1,000.
That's what that kind of verbiage makes me feel like. This thing's going to be
for sure,
G.
Yeah. And this is coming off of Sony. Well, Schreier.
Yeah.
Schreier earlier this week was reporting that Sony is probably no longer, we talked about it last week and Damiani laughed, but it looks like it's actually going to be true, is Sony is not going to release their PlayStation games on PC.
Yeah.
That's our next story.
Yeah. So do we think that this is a targeted release of this information, or this was always the plan because GDC is coming up?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to corner that all-important PC market.
This feels somewhat impulsive to me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's people were talking about nothing but how much they hate AI and why did Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond get fired?
Yeah.
And who's this new lady? She does nothing but AI.
Right.
This is a distraction.
So then they're distracting from that by saying, but there's a new Xbox. Haha, we're not giving up on Xbox. Because everyone was like, they're giving up on Xbox. They just took Xbox out back and shot it.
Yeah.
So they're announcing this to be like, we didn't take it out back and shot it. We took it out back and turned it into a PC.
Yeah.
And then brought it back into the house and charged you twice as much.
And coming in the wake of the Ultimate Game Pass debacle and everything like that. So it's like, maybe it's just trying to grab your attention for it. But I don't know if that a new console isn't necessarily. I don't know.
It's pretty intense. And then, of course, last week she said, on social media, she acknowledged the importance of exclusive games.
Yeah.
So.
Right, yeah, sorry. Not fired, Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond. Suddenly retired.
Yeah, abruptly.
Abrupt and sudden, shocking retirements.
Yeah.
To be clear.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you never know with these CEOs. They speak to the shareholders, they speak for optics, and it's like, she's saying we're bringing back exclusives potentially. She's saying we have a commitment to an Xbox console. It can play PC and Xbox games. So both of those things sound great.
Yeah.
That sounds really great.
Right.
But that's true of all PCs already.
Yes, exactly.
That's the other thing.
So it's basically a Steam machine.
Right.
In a way.
It'll be like, the difference is that like Steam OS runs well. Nothing running Windows is my preferred operating system,
Yeah.
It's full of weird AI Copilot bloat that doesn't work very well.
Get it out of here. AI bloat. Yeah, so there it is. Not much to go on. You can check out the social page of that announcement. They play the noise, the potential noise of the console. It's like, the Project Helix logo.
Oh, well,
sound.
they do? Dang, I wish we could hear that. Yeah, because it's like, you know what? I was going to say, to not see anything or hear anything. You mention a console and you don't see like, a bit of light like illuminating the edge of part of the actual form factor or something, like a morsel of something.
If you put headphones on, I can play you the sound.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear the sound. I want to hear it. Did you hear it?
I've heard it.
I played it accidentally earlier.
Oh.
But we can play it again.
I've heard
This
it.
is a boot up sound?
Yeah.
Well, it's just the sound in the tweet.
Potential boot up sound.
I like this. Sounds scary. Sounds like the scarab beetles in the Mummy, like scurrying across something.
Yeah.
Freaky.
That's it.
That's freaky as hell. Not what
There
I was
it is.
expecting. It was like a rattlesnake or something.
Xbox bites you when you turn it on.
Yeah, it goes into standby mode. Well,
All right.
All right.
Now we wait and see. Project Helix.
Helix.
Yeah.
Release the Helix Xbox.
I like it. That was a short-lived, really awesome sci-fi show. It was called Helix.
I have vague
Very
Helix.
disturbing. There were like bioweapons. It was like Resident Evil vibes.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Helix.
Show was sick.
I remember that.
Cool word.
Helix.
Helix. 2014 drama, 2 seasons.
So crazy. So the rise of peak.
2014?
It was the rise of peak TV where I was like trying to watch everything because everything was amazing and there wasn't like unlimited content. There was a
Not
shit
yet.
ton, but it
Not
wasn't
yet.
unlimited.
Yeah, it was almost.
Do you remember that show, The River? Which was like trying to cash in on the
Wasn't
like
it Shyamalan?
the Lost.
Was it
thing?
Shyamalan
I don't think so.
remember
or the Lost like producers? Somebody famous produced that. I remember the poster, like
was
somebody
sci-fi?
looking through a.
It was like, yeah, it's people looking through a leaf.
Yeah.
And it Bruce Greenwood in it.
I love Bruce Greenwood.
I don't remember that.
I remember watching that show.
Was it good?
No.
Love that. Love that. Sometimes not good shows are fun.
It was
Great.
cute.
Yeah.
It was cute.
All
I
right.
mean, I liked it. It was. I shouldn't say no. It was
Yeah,
fun.
it was fun.
It scratched that post-Lost itch.
We're still
Oren
trying
Pelly.
to
That's
scratch
right.
that.
It was Oren Pelly, who's the Paranormal Activity guy.
That's it. I knew it was
was
somebody.
involved. Yeah.
Knew it was someone. All right. Speaking of Sony and PC games, Sony pulls back on PC releases.
Wow.
News broke this week that Sony is returning partly to console exclusivity, with first-party games such as Ghost of Yotei will not be releasing on Steam. According to Bloomberg, Sony will continue to release online games on PC, but their single-player games will remain console exclusives.
Interesting.
Look, I go full Brandon Jones for this, all right?
Yeah.
Obviously, this is not good for the consumer, not good for the gamer. Obviously, put your games on everything. It helps everybody out. It helps us all out. Play where you want to play. But for pure business, Nintendo vibes,
Yeah.
only being able to play Mario on Nintendo ensures that so many people are going out and buying a Nintendo console for those exclusives, for your Mario Kart, for your Smash, for your Super Mario. Sony is going back. They're doing the same thing here.
Yeah.
I think from a business stance, it is the smart thing to do.
Is it always? I guess it's hard to tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in a lot of ways, it is. It's taking a step back. It's like they're both. There's a peace agreement. Now they're taking a step back towards some
Yeah.
console wars again, right?
Yeah.
Back into the territory of the console wars, which are fun also sometimes. Not ultimately good for the consumer, maybe, but exciting.
Yeah.
I think so. It makes excitement. I mean, anytime you can only get one thing in one place, it's exciting. So. And
It kind of
it
is.
makes a lot of times it can make it stronger too. I think.
Yeah, you just focus on the one machine, you optimize for that. I've always loved exclusive games. Like
I have
the
too.
exclusives are always, to me, the best and like the most fun.
It seems like they always are, yeah, at least a certain kind of quality because they have to stand out representing that machine, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's not just which version turned out the best. It's like, no, this is the PlayStation.
Yeah. So interesting timing and just kind of sudden. It just seems kind of out of nowhere,
Well, that why it does seem like a reaction to who knows what's going on with this double announcement of like the Helix and this, both so in the same time frame.
Sony's output has been less over the last few years comparatively to previous generations and previous years. We do have Wolverine coming up on the horizon. I wonder if there's any kind of correlation between this announcement and Wolverine about to be launching. Just seems weird. What do you think, Isla?
I mean, yeah, that could make sense because that's exclusive, right?
Yeah.
at least
And I
a
think
period
even
of
we,
time.
well, we even said like it'll be exclusive for a year.
Yeah.
And I think they're trying to jump ahead of this. Like, because if people were already doing that math, and if they saw enough people saying that, I wonder. Yeah.
Like trying to sell consoles because it's like, yo, this is the only place you can play Wolverine.
Yeah.
Sell those PS5s.
That's going to be hype.
It's going to be hype as hell.
Imagine the Wolverine PS5, what it's going to look like.
Oh, it's going to be insane.
It's going to be like yellow with like black. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to have some Wolverine version.
How many claw marks will be in the PS5 Wolverine?
That's gonna shredded housing or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to look nice. Decals. That would be cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, just my take is, again, like I said, it's not the best news for obviously PC gamers. They're the ones really taking the brunt of this announcement. That really hurts. And just gamers in general, I feel like,
Yeah.
you want to play where you want to play. You want that convenience.
I agree. Yeah, for sure.
But, Sony's in a position of power, if you will. They can kind of make these moves and see what shakes out and see how people react. Even making this announcement in March, and then that game is going to be out in,
what, November?
Yeah,
November
like 6 months
something?
out,
Yeah,
September, I think, October.
Yeah.
So there it is. We'll see how that looks moving forward. Speaking of new stuff, it is time to talk about the highest grossing franchise of all time. Sorry, James Cameron.
History.
It's Pokemon, buddy.
Yes.
Get in line.
Yeah.
Get in line, Jim. Pokemon reveals Gen 10. I'm only gonna say it like that. Gen 10.
That does sound cool.
Pokemon reveals Gen 10 launch in 2027. Settle in.
Okay.
Which is actually big news because they're skipping a year to like make the game good theoretically, question mark.
Yeah. Quotations. Pokemon announced their next mainline game this week, once again developed by Game Freak. Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves.
That's nice titles.
That's really nice.
I like that.
A quick aside here. I was talking to Grumbomb, legendary Grumbomb.
Okay.
I swear to God, this happened yesterday, Don. I'm talking to him on the phone, and he goes, "You know what I'm randomly craving? Wave Race 64.
What the hell?
Where can I play Wave Race 64?
Everyone is crazy.
And I'm like, yo, dude."
I don't think there's any game on earth that's like there's just like there's so much love, universal love for this game and desire
caught
for
off
a
guard.
sequel.
Yeah.
I can't believe they haven't fulfilled that title.
Yeah, this wind and wave vibe is giving me that. Pokemon announced
Wait
it.
until you see it.
Here we go.
Oh,
Look,
it's pretty.
Look, it's an actual video game.
Wait.
Whoa.
Textures.
Look at this.
Whoa.
That water
Yeah,
looked
it
nice.
looks like a video game.
Clouds.
This is what I'm telling you. It has
water-
like
the water
it
looks-
has
This is giving me
graphics.
Zelda vibes.
It has
Isla.
graphics.
The water looks
Yeah,
pretty.
they just needed the Switch 2 so they could hit Switch 1 levels.
Okay, so here's the game
Yo, this
now
looks
in motion a little
good.
bit.
I love this jungle.
Ooh, the water looks nice. The water looks nice.
Yo,
Lush.
I'm fucking in. I am in. Day one in. This is the one. My last one was
Finally.
Project Eevee.
Finally. Oh, I like the water, that truck, the Caribbean biome.
Gen 10. So how many new Pokemon does that mean for Gen 10?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Is it
I mean,
like
they
it-
add new
10,000,
ones
who
every
knows?
time? But
I'm a
here are the starters, though.
whoa,
They're
my God,
cuties.
revealed starter reveal.
Yes,
I'm
starter
a-
reveal.
Are they going to have that duck in this one?
There's an angry little brow. It's called like Brout.
bird
Yeah,
Brout.
Brout. And then this one's Pom.
Oh,
Pokemon
that's freaking
and
cute.
Brout.
A little salamander.
Gekwa.
creature.
Gegwa.
Gekwa.
Gekwa seems a little phoned
might
in, but
be
like the other
fun.
two look sick as shit. Yeah. Watch
yeah.
this. Watch this, Huber. Watch this.
Oh my God, we're
Going
going
under.
No.
Oh shit.
No.
A fourth dimension, dude.
It fucking looks good
It
underwater.
looks good.
What the hell?
There's a frame
pretty.
rate.
what
nice
on
color palette.
earth? Yo, Game Freak is cooking.
For the first time ever, Game Freak is cooking.
They are cooking it up, and I seriously love the
Although
title.
I did just buy and download Pokopia
Waves.
We were hearing amazing things
right now.
This looks
Good,
nice.
Isla. We need the next week the full Pokopia take. We are
Oh, yes.
eagerly awaiting Isla. So the trailer confirmed a number of leaks, including confirming the leaks
That's always
is
nice,
always
yeah.
so crazy, including the map being an It's an archipelago, right? Is that how you say it?
You nailed it.
Okay,
I say
Yeah.
archipelago.
I've heard
I'm
a
just kidding,
couple
just kidding,
things.
just kidding.
That's the traditional pronunciation. Yeah.
Including the map being an archipelago of islands surrounded by water, including different biomes and an underwater
Yes.
map, and also introduced us to the 3 new starters, Brout, Pombon, and Gekwa.
Gekwa.
Games are set to release in 2027.
Oh, a snow biome. We didn't
looking
see
good.
that. We didn't see that in the gameplay.
Holy crap.
But it looked like there was a snow
and
biome
an urban
on
like
the art.
city.
Yeah.
Cautiously optimistic, dude. I
Dense
mean,
city.
I feel like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, it's going to have insane texture pop in or something when it comes out.
Yo, these cities look
Archipelago.
cool. Yo, Pikachu just like in a little bungalow.
Little critter.
What on earth? No, seriously, I'm a Pokemon, like, I'm as knowledgeable about Pokemon as
The art is
a
the-
baby.
The
Same.
intro is art from the previous games, from
Got it.
older games.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
this is the future now.
Oh, what the hell
Are
is
there
this?
are there always a new 152 with each generation?
These outfits.
That's my question.
Help me out with that one, chat.
Yeah.
Do they on average? Yeah, I think it's about 100 per game.
Those outfits. Wait, are there usually outfits like that? What was the deal with those tropical outfits?
We're going on vacation.
Do
To
they
the
always
archipelago.
have outfits in Pokemon?
I don't think so.
I don't
Pikachu's
remember
special.
seeing-
He
I
can
don't
do
remember
different
seeing
stuff.
that.
Yeah, Pikachu is like a human.
That was a nice Aloha shirt. Oh, and water park.
Awesome.
Those
So
water slides.
so it's safe to say Pokemon is looking up right now. We're doing well. We got
Hopeful,
Pokopio,
yeah.
which is getting rave reviews.
Wait a minute. I was cooking on something the other day. Francis Ford Pocopia?
Francis Ford
Is this
Pocopia.
something? Do we like this? Should I workshop this further?
Yeah, keep working that.
Yeah, it's right
I
there.
think
It's
that's
right there.
promising. It's promising.
Yeah, that shows promise. And then now Gen 10 coming in 2027. So we're looking
10.
good with Pokemon. This is awesome.
Hell yeah.
Highest.
Now people have nothing to complain about. That was the only complaint, right? That was the
15
only
billion?
Pokemon. It was the only
Something.
complaint
They'll
in the
$15 billion
Pokemon,
a year.
Pokemon universe only had one critique of the entire thing.
115 billion. What is their yearly fucking
It's something
take?
insane and absurd. More than it all. More than Batman. More than Avatar. More than
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Marvel. All of it. More than Star Wars. It's crazy. All right. Looking good. Speaking of Switch, the Indie World Showcase unveiled new titles for Switch.
Ah.
The Indie World Showcase was this week, unveiling upcoming titles for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 throughout the year.
Good.
Some notable games include Rotwood. Great name.
Good.
Say that out loud.
name. Rotwood.
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
Say that, Isla.
Rotwood.
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 Yeah.
That's fun.
Like rot gut.
Mixtape, still cooking, still coming. I forgot about that for a minute. Mixtape.
Do you want to?
Uh-oh.
Here's
Uh-oh.
the thing. Like, I was in on mixtape. I played it on SGF last year.
Yeah.
The intervening year.
Yeah.
It feels too late now.
It's too, yeah,
It feels
it's-
too. It's like Stranger Things murdered this.
Yeah.
Like Sophia, that was Sophia's idea that she was like maybe Stranger Things murdered this vibe.
I feel that.
It feels too late. It feels too twee. The world is too shit now
Yeah.
for this.
I feel that, Isla.
But I mean, I hope I'm wrong. But
I feel that.
the boat feels to have been missed
For sure.
to me.
For sure.
But
Now
I
it
hope
relies-
I'm wrong because
now-
like I really, really liked it last year when I played it at SGF.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Now it relies solely on its quality.
Yeah,
It's got to be
which
good.
was high for what I played it. But
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, if you had fun.
And randomly, we're getting a freaking Life is Strange this month. It's so crazy.
Right.
What on that? The return of Chloe and Max. Like Max has already been back because the last one, but Max and Chloe are about to be in a Life is Strange game in like
Yeah.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
and you could hear a pin drop.
Yeah.
Wild. Toem 2. Toem 2 is coming. Inconbini. This is seriously one of my most anticipated games of 2026. I'm so fucking hyped. We've been waiting so long for this. Their heaviest inspiration is Shenmue.
Oh.
Yes, they are so inspired by Shenmue. You're a convenience store owner, slice of life. They have been cooking and cooking on this game. It's finally coming out this year. It's called Inconbini One Store, Many Stories. So pumped. Or One Store. Grave Seasons, Moonlighter 2, Heave Ho 2, Dench Attack. So hyped.
Dench Attack demo dropped on this, I heard. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but the demo is out now.
It's
there's
out
drones?
now.
It's out now.
There was a drone in Dench Attack. I hadn't seen that before. You're like controlling a drone other than a train? Or there are other... And look, there's a boat. What the hell's going on?
This is going to be the feel-good hit of the year.
It looks
one of.
so fun.
Yeah.
It looks crazy.
Dead Zone Rogue, and also Blueprints coming to Switch. That is so
Hell yeah.
perfect.
Vibes,
Shout out
yeah.
Blueprints. Easy Allies Game of the Year. Eurogamer's Game of the Year.
Play some Blueprints with your Switch bedside. Just...
Yes.
That'll feel good.
Give it a go,
Blueprints,
y'all.
dude.
If you have not played Blueprints yet, give it a go. Give it a go. At least try to get to Room 46.
Yeah.
Get there. Then if you want to continue. And if not, hang it up.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Give it a go. So yeah, Indie World Showcase looking good for Switch.
Not related to Indie World Showcase, but I did try out a demo yesterday of they put out a demo for Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly. Ooh. I hope this is just in the demo, but it is it blew our minds.
Okay.
That it had not good.
Bad blowing of the minds.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, it's very like it's one of those things where it's like, oh, new graphics on very, very like this era style game where it's like these little flashes of cutscene and whatever. And I loved this game like when it came out.
Yeah.
But like there is a film grain, quote unquote, like kind of a noise. It's not even a filter. It's just a texture over the screen that does not move.
Oh.
No.
It is,
That's
and you
weird.
cannot turn it off. I spent like 5 minutes looking through the menus, and it's just in the demo, so maybe in the real game you can turn it off. Egregious.
That is
hideous,
insane.
ugly. Makes the game look like trash. And it was like crazy because like I found a spot. I captured footage of it on my PlayStation.
Yeah.
I found a spot where you could like clip the camera through the wall or your sister's head or whatever.
Oh, to just see the
for
texture?
a second, and
like...
the texture would go away.
Oh, weird.
And then it was like, oh, this game is beautiful.
Yeah.
But this texture is hideous.
Hopefully they
They might
patch
just patch
that.
that out. That's
yeah,
a
I'm hoping
simple
it was
fix.
a bug or
That's a
something.
super
Like, I'm
simple
hoping it was
fix.
some weird bug.
There's a bug in my game.
It was unplayable. Like, hopefully it was a bug or something because it
Yeah.
was crazy. I turned
us
off the
hope.
game. I stopped playing it.
Visual nightmare.
Visual nightmare. Yeah. So sorry.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like any kind of like visual filters should be an
Unless you're on
accessibility option. It really should be an accessibility option.
The camera POV, you know, I guess I could see it would be like
Yeah.
stylistic choice. They could do that, like a non-moving grain.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Also Blighted. I saw it
Yeah,
in the
Blighted.
I saw it there somewhere. From Drinkbox Studios, the makers of one of the greatest all-time Metroidvanias, Guacamelee 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
Two of the best Metroidvania games ever
So fun.
released. I will back that. I will back it. Unbelievably good. We actually had them in the studio last
We
year.
did, yeah.
Yeah, and we got to check out Blighted. It looked awesome, and it's finally coming soon. We don't have a full hard release date yet. They just said coming soon. I think it's going to be on more consoles as well. I know it's coming to Steam.
This has a nice look to it.
Yeah.
It's like not cell shaded, but it sort of is. Is it cell shaded? I don't know. It looks
Like
really
a little
cool.
bit.
It's got a cool art style.
I'm so pumped.
Look at that. Oh, that dungeon or whatever. Oh, with tentacles. It was crazy.
It's Switch 2 and PC this fall. Yes. So definitely one to look out for. This is one of my most anticipated
Sick.
this year for sure, just because it's Drinkbox. Love Guacamelee. Love Severed. on Vita. That was fantastic. And it's a Metroidvania. It doesn't look like it, right? It looks
Not
like
at
more
all.
of like
it looks like a Hades.
Exactly. It's like a Metroidvania type
Interesting.
Hades looking thing.
Interesting.
So yeah. So can't wait for that one. Definitely want to keep an eye on. Keep those eyes open.
Has a nice look to it.
Yeah. Any other takes on the Indie World Showcase?
That's the long and the short of it.
Sweet.
All right.
All right, Don.
Yes.
Here we go.
Light it up.
Ubisoft confirms
Hell yes.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag
What is
Remake.
this? A trail? They confirmed with a trailer?
No, this is the old trailer.
No, this is the
Okay.
classic.
I was like,
They
wait, you're going to play a
did-
trailer?
I will show you.
It was a great trailer, though. Is this the trailer where he goes like from the ship to the water to the thing or whatever? It's like
This is the E3 cinematic trailer, Assassin's Creed Black Flag UK.
I will show you the one image, Don. Here it is. Of the, I'm sure I can find it too. There's like one key art image of just Kenway like standing there.
yeah.
It's kind of
Okay,
blurry,
okay.
but
Yeah.
yeah, they just released Kenway standing there.
Remaking.
Yeah, it's called Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. And of course, resynced is a
alludes to
franchise
something-
word, a franchise
Alludes to
word of
something
Animus.
we don't like. It alludes to something we don't like, right? The
I like
Animus.
it.
You love the
I
Animus.
love the Animus. I'm a modern day enthusiast. I'm a modern day storyline enthusiast. 10 out of 10.
Boy.
Gives the series a special.
In Black Flag, did you like it?
Yeah, absolutely. Working at the game studio and stuff, and
I
like
can handle
using the Animus to manipulate the populace. Like there
was
is
the
so
worst.
much sick shit in there. It's just that they fumbled
worst.
it.
This picture?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
it's
the only.
just like concept art, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Resynced.
basically the only thing we've seen so far. The remake of the game that has been rumored to have been in the works for years. The company released the first piece of concept art for the remake in a blog post this week saying,
that
quote,
fog.
yeah.
Fog in the image.
They said, quote, speculation around Assassin's Creed is not new, but it's worth repeating. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Well, except in this case, some whispers have a little more wind in their sails. Keep your spyglass on the horizon.
Hell yes.
So here we go.
My gosh.
And then also they basically shadow dropped a Assassin's Creed Unity 60 frame per second patch
Oh, sick.
on console today.
Sick.
Just released that.
That's nice.
So nice
Check
of them.
out Unity.
Yes.
That
So
was a fun one.
oh my god, yeah. So if you've been looking to hop back into Unity, now's the time. I know a little while ago they did the same thing for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Because we all love those older Assassin's Creeds here.
Yeah.
If they have like skill trees and health bars and character levels, I'm gonna be so fucking depressed on. I don't need any of that in this game. I need a classic Assassin's Creed video game, please.
Well, Black Flag felt like a perfection of the formula to me.
Yes.
It just was so perfect. Just the open world, the way the world was designed, the way the narrative was, and like how the pacing of it came out, and according to how your island that you got to develop.
Oh my god. Even the DLC Freedom Cry?
Freedom Cry was pretty cool. It was pretty fun.
Yes.
It looked great because they upgraded it too already. But yeah, now I just can't wait to see. I mean, the underwater portions is so fun with the diving bell and everything like that. And then the companion app, I think we talked about before.
Dude, I hope they bring it back.
Well, they'll bring it back, but the question is, so remake, does this mean they're gonna... It's not just a polishing job, right?
This is not a remaster. This seems like a full-on remake.
Right, so all these things can be expanded.
Yeah. Will
mean,
it be like the Last of Us remake where they retain the same audio, or will they be re-recording that stuff?
Oh, God.
I don't know. Yeah.
This world was just, I mean, I said it before. It's got to be my top 5 game. I don't know. I've gone back to it so many times to like replay it, but like just to be in this world, I'd live there. I said if it was a bigger game, I could just live there forever. So, and I think the love for this game has grown. It always was loved, but I think the love for this game has grown huge, like tenfold over the years. And so this is the most desired thing. Everyone's pumped up. Look at this. For a second, I was like, wait, are they going to show us? I'm watching an old trailer. I'm getting so excited for a split second. I thought
Don, I think of I think of the Ubisoft open world checklist, right? That has fatigued us to hell in the last bunch of years.
Yeah.
Like you open the Ubisoft maps and you're just like, there's 1,000 boring things to do. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is one of the rare games where like even hunting
everything
for
was
just
fun,
little
dude.
treasures on
Everything,
little
yeah.
islands, like just 100% completing this game is like a pretty daunting task, but it is so addicting.
Satisfying. It's just endlessly satisfying playing this game. You really don't want it to ever end. I mean, that's the thing. I didn't want this game to end. I mean, as a lot of games, but everything is fun, and all these little tasks that you have and everything like that within the context of the world are just fun, you know, and like they make sense. It never really feels like you're playing a game, you know what I mean, in terms of having those checklists there and all the icons on the map and everything like that. I mean, the only thing that really took me out of the game, honestly, was when the multiplayer stuff that they did have in it and stuff. Remember, they had like events that you could like hook up with, and that's just because the nature of multiplayer. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's just like, God, this game is wonderful, and to think they could expand on all these little things, you know, like if you can actually build your island out more, and the import, export, shipping game companion thing. Isla and I have talked a lot about it before because we used to be doing that like back at Game Trailers. We had that just running all the time as we're editing and stuff. And if they could expand on that a little, I always said that alone, that concept of that import, export game within Black Flag could be like a spin-off game if they wanted to give more depth to it. Yeah. So I'm just so pumped to see how what they're gonna do to expand it, and just to get to replay it again with like a beautiful look. Oh this my game is so pretty.
I'm curious that they chose to remake this one first out of this entire franchise instead of start doing Assassin's Creed 1. Yeah, because Assassin's Creed 1 never really got a remaster. There's like that PC director's cut that came out fairly close to its release. Yeah. There's no like, you know, the Ezio got the Ezio trilogy remaster that was a little sketchy, kind of a San Andreas collection, GTA trilogy style there, just where it's like, ooh, this is a little, you know, not up to the 10 out of 10 quality that we would want out of these legendary games. But it is interesting that they're giving this the treatment instead of something like Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah. It's interesting. Ubisoft, I mean, so much, you know, they've had a lot of missteps, a lot in the last year or two, couple of years, whatever. And so there's not a lot of positive sentiment, a lot of people like rooting for them. And I think it really brought into focus a few things people could root for them for, and this was one of them. It became very apparent during the whole maligned development and delays of our beloved SMB, right?
Like, our beloved SMB.
What you saw from the whole SMB debacle that we could call it was that people didn't want SMB, Hubert. People wanted Black Flag. Yeah. Everyone wanted Black Flag, and they still wanted it, even post, SMB never satisfied in even any way the way Black Flag would. And so doing this is just like, you can't lose. This is like a way to get people, you know, rooting for Ubisoft in some way. But like, this is one of the few things they can clearly identify. I think more so than if they would have done a remaster of the original, honestly. Even though the original is more maybe
Altair.
Right.
Epic.
I mean,
love the first one.
A masterpiece.
Yeah.
But
remaking the first one like
appeal to more
vibes.
people. I think this would appeal to more people in this time right now.
For sure.
Right now.
Pirates, more open world. Obviously, one's not really open world, like really compared to something like this.
Yeah. And there was so much new, you know, it was just such a part of the story of like, why are you ignoring Black Flag during that long, prolonged Skull and Bones, you know, cycle and everything, and failure and everything, and that like,
will there be a Skull and Bones cosmetic tie-in in this game, resynced? Will I be able to get Skull and Bones ship sales?
I don't know. I mean, they had so many.
I'm going to guess 100% yes on Ubisoft Connect. I would bet my life on it, Don.
Yeah, there's got to be something, but they're going to have to call it out because no one's going to recognize it if they don't, if they don't call it out. That's what that was from?
Yeah. Isla, what are we thinking here? Black Flag resynced. Jazzed?
I'm jazzed about it.
Hell yeah. Is this going to get you back into the franchise properly, or just
No,
more
no,
of
no,
a
no,
just
no.
you're just a Black Flag enthusiast?
I would play Black Flag again.
Yeah.
I don't expect I would even beat it. I'd probably just bop around, do the island
Yeah.
customization, get my ship, chase around some sheet music, and then be good.
Oh my god, the sheet music!
I was so obsessed with
Oh,
every
I
single
chased
every
so much
single
sheet music
task in this game.
in my day. My God.
God, back when Assassin's Creed actually had good platforming.
Yeah. No, and this is one of those games too. This is one of those games I strictly like. I never fast traveled in while I played.
Me neither.
Wow.
Never.
I took the ship
Yeah.
everywhere.
Once I finally, when the live events started happening, I completed everything. There was like nothing to do. I was like, because I was ignoring the live events so much during my whole playthrough. Finally, I was like, I got something that I didn't realize it would make me fast travel by accepting it though for the first time, and I accepted it, and then it like made me fast travel automatically, and I was like, no! After like who knows how many over 100 hours play. I was like,
Wait, I remember. I must have fast traveled actually, because I remember having a conversation with you about this.
it forces you
Or
to
maybe
fast
that was some
travel.
other game.
Oh,
I remember you and I got into a fight about you not fast traveling. It was Zelda. That's
It might,
right.
yeah, it's Tears of
It was
the.
Tears- it was Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. I never fast traveled.
That's right. Because I think in this I didn't fast travel.
Or I never
either.
even used the map in Breath of the Wild for the first like 2 weeks of playing it, and then finally at some point I was like, I'm gonna start using the map. This is
I know they won't do this, but I always hope that they'll give you like a choice to play as a guy or a girl at the beginning. But
Oh yeah,
obviously I know it's like his story.
It is Kenway.
it is Kenway,
Yeah,
Captain Kenway.
for sure.
But I mean, they did
But,
that in the later Assassin's Creed,
yeah.
so they could if they're
not
doing
out-
a full overhaul, they could add
Cassandra
that maybe.
forever the
Not
best.
outside the realm of possibility for sure.
But
He has some pretty
obviously,
cool
like, not a big
crewmates.
deal.
He has some
Yeah,
really cool crewmates.
yeah, for sure.
We have some info.
Okay.
This will be a substantial remake of the series with
Yes.
visual and gameplay upgrades that see the game closer in quality to last year's Shadows. Beautiful game.
Nice.
New story content
Wow.
will reportedly be added to flesh out more of hero Edward Kenway's life. Remember, you could go to his house in Syndicate? Fucking sick.
Oh.
Though the game's modern day gameplay sections have apparently been cut.
Booyah!
Oh,
Huber's pissed. I'm so
upset.
happy. It was so hard for me, Huber. It's like whatever. Those segments were fine, but for me,
Yeah.
I was in love.
Then just make a pirate game.
Right, I was in love with the world of Black Flag.
Yeah.
So what do I want to leave that for?
Yeah.
Ever.
I just love
you
the
know?
Assassin's
Do you
Creed
think-
universe.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I
So,
love
like,
the
to-
overarching connective tissue. I love it.
But for me, like when I was in Black Flag, I just wanted to actually believe that world and story and everything, and not even need to know about the like
Sure.
stuff outside of it.
Isla, you're going to say something?
well, I was gonna say, do you think that they sunsetted it in this because the modern day story didn't it kind of diverge from the stuff they were doing in this? I feel like I have vague memories of the modern day story getting kind of muddled, and it like
In this one, it got really crazy. This one
Yeah.
like set up the more recent stuff of like body swapping, like
Hell
computer AIs, like global manipulation. It
Yeah.
really started getting crazy.
Yeah.
For sure. There's like the Sage, the Isu stuff. 4 is where it goes off the rails. Yeah. Because it was after, of course, the Desmond arc.
Yeah.
So they kind of like not a soft reboot, but they like softly
Brother.
started another thing. It'll be interesting to see how Ubisoft handles the game's new ending, which previously tied together story elements from its historical and modern day narratives. So how is that going to be if you don't have the modern day stuff? How are we all going to connect this? Lot to know, lot to find out. Apparently it's due later this year, Don.
What?
whoa, that's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
pumped for this.
Yeah.
That's great news.
So we will see.
The timing is right.
Expected to arrive at some point later this year. There it is.
Summer would be good. A summer Black Flag release would be nice if they could do it that early.
Playing with your windows wide open,
Yeah.
cool breeze
Oh, yeah.
coming in.
Yeah, a little pina colada.
Oh my
you know?
god. Lava flow. That sounds so fun.
Heck yeah, that's his great news.
I love you. Ever drank a lava flow?
Lava flow?
Yeah.
Is that from like Trader Sam's or something?
No, it's a cocktail. It's
like-
like a pina colada. It's a combination of bananas, strawberries, pineapple juice, and rum.
That sounds delicious. Bananas sometimes often hurt my tum-tum, so
Yeah,
I avoid
yeah.
them.
Got it.
But
Yeah.
that without the bananas sounds good.
Yeah. Lava flow. Jolly.
Lava flow.
What was that game with the lava on the island?
Oh my God, pineapple on pizza. Don and I have a legendary stream of that where Sophia told us to just play it and we didn't know anything about it.
Anytime I think of lava.
Life-changing.
Yeah,
Love
anytime
that.
lava now is mentioned, I think of that.
Yeah. Dude, I did try from the Japanese market nearby. I tried this. I feel like it's uzu,
Oh.
red, like apple, and something else. It's fucking delicious. I have one at home
Sounds
and I'm
good.
just like thinking about it.
Yum.
Sounds delicious.
Sophia, what's it called? Are you in chat still? What's it called?
Sounds so good.
It's so good. Anyway,
We got more to come, but if you've been enjoying the show so far, please take a second to like, subscribe, ring that bell on YouTube. It helps us and you stay connected. Yes. And now, a word from our sponsors.
the moment right before you start a business is really scary. You don't know what you're going to do. You don't know how people are going to receive it. You don't have anybody to help you a lot of the times. For us, we were like, is anybody going to click on this Patreon? Is anybody going to watch our videos? Turns out they did. But if you're in the business of selling items, it's nice to have all the help you can get. And you can get that kind of help with today's sponsor, Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the United States, from household names like Cotopaxi, Allbirds, and Gymshark, 2 brands just getting started. You can get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand's style. Get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. Best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping and processing returns and beyond. And what if people haven't heard about your brand? Shopify helps you find customers with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. And if you ever get stuck, Shopify is always around to share advice with their award-winning customer support. It is time to turn those what-ifs into with Shopify today. Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/allies. Go to shopify.com/allies. Once again, that is shopify.com/allies. It's cold out in a lot of places, and you might not want to go outside, or it's nice out here, but you don't want to go outside, and you don't have the time, perhaps, to cook and prep a whole bunch of food, but Factor makes eating healthily easy, with fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs, so you can eat well without the planning, or cooking, or meal prepping, etc. What goes inside is quality functional ingredients, including lean proteins, colorful veggies, whole food ingredients, and healthy fats. No refined sugars, no artificial sweeteners, and no refined seed oils. They got meals that fit your goals and your schedule, whether you want to do healthier eating, whether you're trying to manage calorie intake, or if you want more protein. They've got meals that can help you out. And there's a lot of variety with 100 rotating weekly meals to keep things fresh and delicious through winter. Options include high protein, calorie smart, Mediterranean diet, GLP-1 support, and ready-to-eat salads. Plus, the new Muscle Pro collection supports strength and recovery. It is always fresh, it's never frozen, all of them, ready in about 2 minutes, no prep, no stress. I've tasted them, they're yummy, they're quick and easy, they're really good. So check it out. Head to factormeals.com/allies50off and use code allies50off50. The number's not spelled out, allies50off, to get 50% off and free breakfast for a year. Eat like a pro this month with Factor. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. 1 free breakfast item per box for 1 year while subscription is active. Factormeals.com/allies50 off with code allies50 off.
And if you are a patron of Easy Allies, love and respect, thank you so much. Speaking of the patrons,
Yes.
it is time
Okay.
for the patrons' top 10 list.
What do we got?
We today have games with the number 2 in the title.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Assassin's Creed 2,
Oh, yeah.
Mortal Kombat 2,
Mortal Kombat 2 definitely got to be there. Mega Man 2.
Mega Man 2,
Left 4 Dead 2.
Resident Evil 2,
Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh, Resident Evil 2, Portal 2,
Yes.
Suikoden 2.
Last of Us Part 2. I'll say it. I'll go there.
No. That's II. It's not. It
Did
doesn't
we
count.
mention-
Yes. I does not count.
Wait, are there?
Was that the top 10?
Oh,
we just
Roman
nailed the top
numerals
10.
and the word 2 do count.
Great.
Apparently.
The number in question must be 2 exactly. Large numbers that contain 2, i.e. 20K, does not count. The number must be in the official title, not just how people refer to it.
Ah, good.
So,
Well, that makes sense.
Like Horizon 2 would not count because it's Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense, I think.
Yeah.
I think
Forbidden
that's
West
a good rule.
is the first
That's
one.
the first one.
Horizon Zero Dawn is the first one.
Oh,
Forbidden
yeah.
West
Forbidden
too.
one.
Yes.
West is the second one.
Alrighty. Any guesses? We
All
have
those we just mentioned, I mean, those
This
were all,
Yeah, we
list-
just listed like 12 of them.
I think some of those had to be in the top 10.
patrons chat. You know I love reading every single one of these. There are 105 here.
Holy crap.
So
Wow, maybe not.
yeah. I will say the number 105. There's a tie for Valkyria Chronicles 2, Euphoria the Saga 2. Never heard of it. Tomba 2, The Swine Return, Receiver 2, Crisis 2, and Crow QHG2.
Wow.
Whatever the hell that is.
Crisis 2 was the only one out of all. So wait, what were this is just outstanding games with 2 or
The
just
best games with 2 in the title.
Just so the game is what we're looking at, not the
Yes. Any guesses? We already said a bunch.
I mentioned a few of those. I think
Is
out of them,
Suikoden 2 on there?
My God. It's got to be.
I think what we mentioned, Left 4 Dead
Number
2.
71.
What about,
Hell yeah.
What about,
Tied with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny, Mega Man Legends 2, Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne, and Dino Crisis 2. That's a lot of good
Wow.
twos.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait. So Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil
that's a
2,
good
Portal
one.
2
That's a
have
good
to
one.
all
That's a
be
good one.
top 10, right?
Yeah, those have to be top 20s, I would think.
Fucking Silent Hill 2 is not in the top 10.
What?
It's number 14.
Okay.
Uninstalled, dude.
It's tied.
Mortal
Hey, this
Kombat.
will make you feel a little better, maybe. It's tied with Mega Man 2,
There it is.
The Last of Us Part 2, Half-Life 2, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Wait, so Mega Man
That
2
makes me
was
feel worse.
Mega Man 2 is 14? It was 14? I thought Mega Man 2 would have been a top 10. That's one of the most legendary 2s ever. Left 4 Dead 2. Give me that one. That's got to be top 10. Left 4
Number 5,
Booyah.
Left 4 Dead 2.
I'm thinking of the most iconic. I would say Mega Man 2, Left 4 Dead 2. I'm trying to think of what is more iconic 2. Oh, Mortal Kombat 2, what you mentioned. That's got to be up there.
Mortal Kombat 2,
Maybe
number
not anymore.
25.
Okay.
Also-
time has been cruel to that.
Also, Assassin's Creed 2 just missed out. It's number 11. Because we were
Ooh,
just talking about
That's
that.
a good one.
Yeah. I'm offended, but not offended. It's very good. All right. I'm going to list because there's 105. I'm going to list the top 25.
That's pretty good.
Actually, 26 because it has God of War 2.
Wow.
Actually, 30 because it has Doom 2. We're gonna do.
Doom
we're gonna do
2,
30.
that's a
we're
good
gonna do. We're gonna rapid fire 30 to 10 really quickly.
Doom 2 is good.
Tied for 30th, Super Mario Maker 2,
Oh, okay.
Doom 2, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest. Number 26
I know
tied,
about.
Titanfall 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2,
Yeah,
God of War 2,
good.
Alan Wake 2.
Ooh.
Number 25, Mortal Kombat 2. Number 24, Diablo 2.
Oh, that's a good one.
Holy
Okay.
shit, there's a lot of good fucking games with
That's
2.
a lot of good
This
tunes.
is insane.
Yeah, I know.
Tied for 19, Team Fortress 2,
Oh.
Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Oh my God. What number is that?
19.
Wow.
Tied with also Street Fighter 2, Soul Calibur 2.
Street Fighter
Ooh.
2. Wait, that's got to be number 1. Street Fighter 2.
Wait, why are these tied for
Fighter
number
2's the greatest
19 with Borderlands 2?
Ew.
Borderlands
What?
2. People love Borderlands
Wait, Final
2.
Fantasy 10 too? Is that on here?
What?
What about Ready to Rumble? Is Ready to Rumble on there? You got to find that one. That one can't be top 25, but it's got to be on there. Now I'm
Shenmue
thinking,
2 at number 40. Streets of Rage 2 at number 40.
That's shocking.
Jesus.
That's shocking. I thought that would have been a top
The
25.
Evil Within 2 at 63.
Whoa.
It continues to be the most underrated game of all time. That's the hill I'll die on.
Yeah.
Evil Within 2 is actually the most underrated game ever made.
Yeah.
Ever made. Final Fantasy 13 2 is on the list at 63.
Oh, that's good.
X2's at 33. 10-2, I mean.
There it is. Okay. Where was I? Number 14 now, tied. Silent Hill 2, Red Dead 2, Mega Man 2,
There it
The
is.
Last of Us Part 2, and Half-Life 2. And then tied for number 11, Assassin's Creed 2, It Takes Two. That's fun.
That's, yeah.
And it placed really high. I'm happy about it. My favorite game of all time, 1998's Resident Evil 2, the original.
Ooh,
Number 11.
Yeah, that's a great RE2.
Number 11.
RE2.
All right, the top 10. Here we go.
Wow, a lot of the ones you mentioned I thought would have been in top 10.
I know
Okay.
this list is actually
Yeah.
insane. There are 100+ incredible masterpiece games here. It's out of control. Number 9, tied. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Oh.
3 is the culmination, but I love it. 2 is,
Yeah.
2 is amazing. Also number 9, Halo 2.
Ah, well, that's a good. I could see that being a top 10 choice.
Yeah. Tied for number 5. This is crazy. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves.
Oh, yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh, yes, yes,
That's
yes.
just-
Now we're getting to the good stuff.
That's just like a decade of my youth right there.
Iconic. Iconic 2. That's an
Yeah.
iconic 2.
Left 4 Dead 2. And Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, that's
Yes,
so good. Yeah,
yes.
Left 4 Dead 2 and Kingdom Hearts 2. Great 2s.
All right, we have 2 tied for number 3. Mass Effect 2.
Of course, Mass Effect 2.
Okay, okay,
That's one of the best twos of all time.
That makes
It
very
really
good
is,
sense.
Isla.
Yeah, that makes
Oh.
a lot of sense.
Oh my God, Mass Effect 2. Gosh. Fucking insane
Great
game.
memories.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And Metal Gear Solid 2.
Okay, there it is.
Of course.
There it is. There it
Yes.
is.
God.
Did we not
Yes.
mention that? Did we not mention
I
that?
know, I
I
know.
don't think we mentioned
Overlooking those two feels bad.
Yeah, I know. I know. I was
We
like,
fucked up.
oh, those are giant 2s we missed, actually.
Number
Kingdom Hearts, too.
number 2.
Yeah.
There could be some Requiem influence here, but maybe not because it actually is fucking 10 out of 10. Resident Evil 2 remake.
Oh,
2019.
2 Resident Evil 2.
Coming in at number 2.
Controversial.
And number 1, Portal 2.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Portal 2, number
Portal
1.
2.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
What a
Great
list.
2s. Do you see scanning that Ready to Rumble?
I didn't see
didn't
it.
see
I
Ready
saw
to
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, at number 33.
Jolly, jolly, jolly.
I saw Infamous 2 at number 40.
Oh, yeah.
And Sly 2 at number 40.
Sly
And StarCraft
2.
2 at number 40.
Oh, StarCraft 2. What? That should have been up there.
Dishonored 2 at number
It's
56.
a great one.
Unreal.
Jeez. there's
Star
one.
Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast 63. Awesome list.
Wow.
Darksiders
was fun.
2 number 77. Shout out. Guitar Hero 2 number
That was a
77.
great one.
Yeah.
One of the greats.
Baldur's Gate 2 86. Midnight Club 2 86.
Oh, yeah.
X-Men Legends 2 86. Tekken 2 95.
God, Tekken 2.
And there it is. Yeah.
Great.
What a list. Thank
Very
you, patrons.
nice, yeah.
Unbelievable list. 105 games there, basically. All 2s. So cool. I love a sequel.
Yes.
I love a sequel.
Nothing better than a sequel.
It's so awesome. I love new IPs and I love sequels. Both. They both can exist. They are both amazing. It's so fun seeing a new world, and then it's so fun seeing an iteration
Yep,
of
a
an existing world and a
expanding of something you already know and love is
Oh,
the best. And part 2 is one of the best sequels out of all the sequels. you
Yeah,
could have,
number
It's
2.
A 2.
It really is.
It is.
It was so funny with movies for so long. It was like, oh, the third one's always the worst one.
Yeah, it was like that for a long time.
Yeah. Awesome. Patrons, we love
Nice
you.
work.
Next month's theme is such a fun one. Menu music.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's good.
You know what has a really good menu music is, bizarrely, Far Cry 4.
Oh.
I do not like that game, but the menu music was really good. I always think about
That's
that.
funny.
Yeah. Yeah. What else? Does a title screen count? That's not a
That's
menu.
what I know. Yeah, and I was starting to think.
Symphony of the Night has some great menu music.
Oh, yeah. Love that. Nominations will open on Wednesday,
Suikoden has great
March
menu.
11th. So be on the lookout for that. Get in.
Oh my God, Dragon's
patron.
fucking Dogma.
Yo.
Pre-patch.
Good menu
Yo.
music.
I am seeing like new Crimson Desert previews. I'm very skeptical about this game, but I am just now hoping that it scratches the Dragon's Dogma
Dude, if
itch.
it scratches the Dragon's Dogma itch,
That's my hope.
ooh,
Yeah.
I dared not dream.
I know,
I had
I
written
know.
this game off since before it was announced.
yeah. I'm a little nervous about it,
I
but
can't wait for that character creator though.
yes. So we will see. Can you create a character? I thought it's like Cliff or whatever, or like Clive.
That
or-
would
I
be
didn't
insane
see the
because
character
the
creator in
character
it.
creator of Black Desert is
Yeah.
like legendary.
I think
didn't
you
see
just
the-
play
I
as
didn't
this
see the
guy.
character creator in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you can like change his appearance, but I think you're this dude. You're this guy, Cliff. Cliff with a K.
Oh, then I'm not playing it.
Yeah.
Clef.
Yeah.
Yeah, you play as Cliff. I'm not
yeah,
playing
fun.
that game.
It might be fun.
Yeah.
Might be fun.
So there it is.
Well done.
Nice.
Nice.
Bloodworth. We love Bloodworth. Alrighty.
Why would he do?
Send me a code
Pulling the
for
strings.
something.
Pulling the strings
Something
behind the
yeah.
scenes.
Chad, it's nothing special. It's
Nothing
chill.
big. It's
Nothing
actually
big.
nothing big.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing. Just a silly fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A diversion.
Diversion.
Wow.
I don't mean it like that. All right. It is time for my one thing. Who wants to go first?
I'll shout out my one thing, Huber, is this game you probably remember came out a couple months ago, Neon Inferno. Do you remember that one? That I think I talked about on the show, but I wasn't really that smitten with. I didn't.
It was in the PC Gamer. That's where I read about it. Yeah. Did I beat this? I beat this.
You did beat it. So
Yeah.
I hadn't beaten it originally. I finally had the time to circle back to it. Now I've beaten it a few times and I'm going through it.
Yes.
I'm really enjoying that. This last week or two, I've been playing this Neon Inferno. It's like this
It's sick.
stunning pixel art. I've talked about it on the show, but I just don't remember being nearly as excited as I am about it now. Really enjoying it. Once it's a hybrid gallery shooter where you're shooting into the background for the most part, but also side-scrolling run and gun. And it's just like violent and fun and, whatever.
Hunt down adjacent.
Kind of. You're an assassin, also, so it's kind of like similar in certain ways, but the gameplay is very different.
Different for sure.
It takes a while to
Get going.
really get going and to be where you're enjoying the swapping between the.
Yeah.
But once you get that.
Yeah.
Oh God, it starts to click and it's really fun.
Super fun.
And once you get over, there's a couple of little humps. The biggest thing holding that back, which is I think what I complained about it earlier, was the placement of the checkpoints. I think.
I started the game on hard.
Yeah.
Checkpoints freaked me out.
Yeah.
I died a bunch of times at a hard part.
Yeah.
Bumped it down.
You did.
Bumped it down.
Right.
I was like, oh, okay, I'm good
Same.
here. I'm good here.
No, I did the same because it's just like some of the checkpoints you got to redo areas over and over, which are it's a little bit frustrating. You're like, why didn't you just put it right there? But once you get past that, though, there's just a little bit of push you got to give on this game. You got to just push back a little bit on it, and then super fun. So that's been my one thing. Neon Inferno, I'd highly recommend it. I hope it's just amazing. A game like this it was during that time when we're just a deluge of games. It's so easy for something to just be swallowed up and somewhat forgotten. When in many ways it's there's masterful things about this game, and it's so pretty too. The art, so
Totally.
Neon Inferno, check it out. I've been enjoying it.
out.
It's been my one thing.
I'll go. The Imagineering story.
Oh.
It's a documentary on the Disney Imagineers.
Oh.
So the people that make
The elusive.
the rides, they make the animatronics. It is a 10 out of 10 documentary.
Wow.
It shows you things you would never realize about the craft. I feel like you could say that about video games too, right?
Yeah.
We get these works of art.
Yeah.
We get these legendary experiences that make us happy.
Yeah.
And we sometimes think about the process of how it was made, but like this takes you deep into the creative process and how they do these things. And there's all this historical context. There's different eras of Imagineers. The older era, like Walt Disney style, to all the way till now. And it's just a really cozy watch. And just seeing anyone that is so passionate about their craft is the best fucking thing. It is so infectious. They're just like nerding out on like Mr. Potato Head animatronic. They're like, we used the 3-volt twist here and it added a little extra rotation of his wrist and it just made it so much more lifelike. And it's just like, yo,
I love
this
that.
is so sick.
I love that.
Yeah. So really awesome. They deep dive into the best rides, like the Haunted Mansion.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Haunted Mansion, like all about how it is made, and like even the connection of like the lady who does the head in the floating ball, right?
Yeah.
Her daughter like did new facial work.
Oh, no way.
Because they have similar faces.
Dude.
So like she did put like her face
So
like
could
a little
update
bit
it.
and it's just like then she's like talking about how every time she rides it she sees her mom and stuff.
Dude.
I'm like crying watching
So
this. It's like
awesome.
insane. Yeah. So it's called the Imagineering Story documentary. Incredible.
And where were you watching
Disney
that?
Plus.
On Disney Plus,
Yeah.
obviously. Yeah. I love those behind the rides for a while, right? I was watching those behind the rides ones, stuff like that. So it reminds me a lot about that.
So Wonder Man, I was like, yo,
Hell yeah.
got an Imagineering Story here? I'll watch this. Fucking sick.
That sounds fun.
How about you, Hyla?
Well, I've snuck in a couple minutes of this Pokopia.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, dude, it's hitting.
We got
Got
an
her.
addiction.
It's hitting, dude. It's hitting good.
Yes.
I'm into it. These little Pokemon are so jolly. It's brightening my day. I was having a shitty day, and I'm feeling better now.
Pokemon will do that.
Pokemon, dude. There's something to this capitalist juggernaut.
This international phenomenon.
It is sitting at an 88% on OpenCritic. Someone said
That's
it's like the
good.
highest reviewed Pokemon
That's
in
really
like 20
good.
years or something.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Wow.
It's bonkers.
I did not see it coming. But you're feeling it?
Into it so far, dude. I just put down a campfire, and Squirtle's like, "What the hell is that thing?"
Something
Wait, that's
about
Bulbasaur. Whatever.
something about a campfire in video games is just like
Yeah.
top
Magical.
10 things. Yeah, for sure. Alrighty. Next up, where are we at? Time to talk about some games. Let us do it. So, WWE 2K is coming out like clockwork. I had the opportunity and the privilege of going to the WWE headquarters
Oh my gosh,
in
Huber.
New York.
Dude,
Fucking insane.
tell me about this.
I saw Paul Heyman. I saw Wade Barrett. I saw CM Punk. I saw Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton. Fucking who else? Xavier Woods. Bailey. Io Sky. Hendry.
all these people in person
Were there.
What was happening though? What
It
was,
was so we were previewing the game.
Okay.
And then now the embargo for the review is up. So I've been playing the review copy. Been playing through it. And I'm having a pretty good time with it.
Okay.
I'm having a pretty good time because historically WWE 2K is not the WWE game I am looking for,
Yeah.
nor is it usually the game that people of my age are looking for.
Yeah.
Us Attitude Era fans, we're looking for SmackDown. We're looking for SmackDown versus Raw. We're looking for that arcade experience chaos.
I see.
These games are a simulation.
Yeah.
You know, they're way more trying to replicate a real life WWE
lifestyle
match.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of back and forths. There's a little more slow pace. The reason this one is hitting for me is because it feels a little quicker. That could just be my imagination. I am not a 2K professional. I have played a bunch of these games, but I usually scrub out. So learning these games is so ridiculous because there is so much tutorial. There is so much text. There are so many modes. It is overwhelming. But this one I'm just having a really good time because I'm coming in knowing what to expect. I came in and I told myself, I'm like, do not be disappointed that it is a slower paced game and that it is not SmackDown versus Raw or SmackDown. Like, here comes the pain, chaos, you know. Take your time with it, settle in. So, you know, it is an annual release like you've come to expect from a lot of these games. There are a bunch of main modes, which I really like, but here is my big critique of all these modes, right? Okay, so first up, you have My Rise. You create a character and you go through a storyline of rising up through the ranks.
That's the one I was thinking
in
of.
WWE. Okay. This is pretty fun. The VO is terrible, like you would come to expect in these games. It's just bad. There's no other way to describe it. It's just not good.
Yeah.
The production value of this mode, though, leaves a little to be desired.
Oh.
Because in between matches, you're just like standing somewhere, and then there will be like characters to interact with, and you just like turn to interact with them, right? And then you go into a match.
Okay.
Like, that's basically the production value of it.
Yeah.
There's like a couple cutscenes here and there, nothing crazy. Then you have showcase mode.
Okay.
And every year they highlight a different superstar to relive their matches. This year is CM Punk. This year is a little different because you can rewrite history and change the outcome of some of his most famous matches.
Oh, that sounds sick.
It's cool. The production value here is fucking awesome because sometimes in the middle of a match, it'll be a cutscene. And they'll like do moves. The production is really, really nice. You never really leave a match though. Okay? So it's like the match itself. Then there's the island, which is like what we want the crypt to be.
Yeah, okay,
right?
yeah.
You're running around this small open world environment, talking to people, doing quests. There's shops that you can interact with.
Yeah.
That's really cool. But I couldn't help but think in my head, there's got to be a way to combine all three of these production values into one, right?
Yeah.
The nice presentation of showcase with like the cutscenes in the middle of a match and the commentary, and it just looks really pretty and nice. The open world running around in the island mode is really nice. Like, I love just being able to have my character running around, interacting, doing stuff, and then, you know, creating your character and rising through the ranks in a storyline of WWE is also really fun in My Rise. So I'm like, I like certain things about each of these modes, but I can't help but think like, oh, I'm missing that in this mode, or I'm missing that from this mode in this.
Interesting.
So it really feels like these three super different games. And I wish there was just a way to combine that because I really do. I really love specific things about each of them.
Interesting.
And that just brings us to the matches. They feel really good. It really does feel snappier this time around. There's a lot of buttons. Again, this is a simulation.
Yeah.
The tutorial is heavy. There's a lot. There is really a lot. This is not a joke. This is like, you would think like, oh, it's a wrestling game. Dive right in, hop in and play. It's like, if you don't know what the hell you're doing or how to play, like, you were going to be overwhelmed.
Like the UFC games were similar to that. Did you play those?
I played the Dreamcast once.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And it was way more arcade action.
Yeah,
it was that
arcade,
era.
Yeah. After that, though, they got into where it was just like extremely complex mechanics.
Yes. So yeah, there's just a lot of complex mechanics, but I'm really liking the flow. It's about trying to put on a good match, you know? And that is for better and for worse. So for better, it's like sometimes you do get into these situations where it feels like this epic match. You're like hitting a finisher, they're kicking out of it. All of a sudden they go on the offensive and you just cannot counter a move for the life of you. And they're beating you down. Finally, somehow you like counter, you get the momentum back.
Yeah.
So there's like these big momentum shifts that feel really, really, really good. The problem is, it sometimes feels like every fucking match takes like 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're trying to
exhausting.
It is like you're trying to go through this mode. Like My Rise encourages you to like grind out all these fights to like level up your character.
Yeah.
And you're just fighting like generic scrubs in an empty arena with no commentary.
Oh, man.
The audio is like awkwardly quiet. You hear like random people in the crowd yell out. It's very awkward. And again, sometimes those matches take forever, and your character can be so much stronger than another, and you know it's not like difficult, but just sometimes the way the rhythm of the match works, it just draws, or just drags on. It just drags on and on. Yeah.
Does it feel fair?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, the counters and stuff. There's a lot of ways to break combo chains and break out of moves. I will say sometimes like the submission stuff feels a little drawn out. Like there's got to be a better way to give an opponent give your opponent a way harder disadvantage depending on their battle damage. Like that stuff does play. Battle damage does play. When they're in the red, you know, your submission is stronger. But even then it feels like it can just drag on for a while.
Yeah.
So yeah. It just feels really good to fight at least, even if the matches can be a little long sometimes. Obviously, there's a created character, which is amazing, as it always is. I made Criminal.
Okay.
My character's name is Criminal.
Yeah.
And he wears a ski mask and a plaid jacket and white gloves, straight out of GTA.
Nice.
Unmasked, he has like Frankenstein scars everywhere. And then his tag team partner is called Handler. And it's just this giant with like a hoodie and like glasses and like a little mask.
We gotta get some stills of these.
Pretty ridiculous. You'll see it on a stream, I am sure, chat. But yeah, it is definitely one of the better ones I've played. These are definitely hit or miss.
So these are the ones we streamed the last couple of, right?
Yes.
Okay, these were the ones we streamed. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it feels better. I feel like this, you know, the only way to really judge these annual games is like, is it an in-year or an out-year?
Right.
That's like the best review I could ever give it, right?
Yeah.
Like MLB The Show this year, that's going to be an out-year. I haven't played it yet, but all signs point to MLB The Show being an out-year. This looks like an in-year. And this feels like an in-year. I'm feeling it. I find myself wanting to boot it up and play it. I'm like, oh, I'm actually invested in my Criminal. You know, I want to go through that.
Wait, so you're on the island? You're playing the island?
So
mostly,
Criminal is my Rise character. Handler is my island character.
Yeah.
So I have two characters going.
I see.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's
island is bullshit microtransaction shit.
Okay.
You don't have to, but it helps to like level up your character. You can earn all that in game, but it is brutally slow. There's a fucking battle pass. There's like a $200 version of this game.
Oh
It's
my
absurd.
God, that is absurd.
So if you've been away for a while and you're a WWE fanatic, I would say this is a good one to hop back into. If you have been playing these games, maybe take a year off, maybe not. It's up to you, depending on how invested and obsessed you are. But I can tell you, truthfully, that the quality is there for this game. I felt. I feel like it's good quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I still want like an old SmackDown style game.
Yeah.
And I feel like, speaking of MLB The Show, Don, do you remember retro mode?
Oh, yeah.
Where it was like fast-paced,
Yeah.
2 buttons.
Yeah. Just arcade action.
Give us a retro mode in 2K.
Oh, that would be hype, actually.
Give
Gosh,
us
that'd be
that.
so
I bet
hype.
they're scared that everyone would just play that because
That's the thing.
still to this day, people talk about SmackDown and SmackDown Here Comes the Pain and like, yo, we love those old arcade wrestling games.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to be so serious with this. But speaking of, the storylines are actually fucking hilarious.
They look absurd.
They're absurd. One of the island storylines in the very beginning is this referee getting so mad at the wrestlers that he like attacks them. He all of a sudden like spine busts one of them, and then when he realizes what he does, he like freaks out and he's like mad at himself, and then he just runs to the back. And then you confront him in the back, and he's just like manic. He's like, oh my god, I shouldn't have lost my cool there. Like, so just
Crazy.
ridiculous stories. But yeah, there it is. WWE 2K26. It officially comes out next week, I believe. It is tomorrow actually. Early access. It's probably some paid thing.
Yeah.
Early access is tomorrow, and then it's officially March 13th.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
there you go.
Heck yeah.
They've also added I Quit matches, which take so long. Those return, as well as the Inferno match and the 3 Stages of Hell match. But they debuted the dumpster match. Love a dumpster match. Throw them in the dumpster.
Sick.
Undertaker and Kane. Throw them in.
Sick.
Yeah. Also, there's like a lot of characters to unlock, which is like somewhat annoying, but I appreciate it. I love unlocking things. I don't need everything unlocked immediately.
Are the
I don't need to look up a guide and 100% give me all the unlockables right away. I
Yeah.
love the grind. So you're unlocking all these characters by playing through the modes. So to me, it's like, oh, I play through the mode, I'm getting that reward. Like it feels good, and it's a nice incentive, even though a lot of those characters are locked. But it's mostly the legendary characters.
Okay.
Yeah, like the current roster
And
is
it's got
there.
a massive cast as usual.
Oh my God, there's like
so it's kinda
100
like, how can you
plus.
complain? Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the best thing to unlock. Even it's a funny thing. It's like the double. It's like I don't want them unlocked because I just want them available. But at the same time, it's the most satisfying thing to receive when you have like such a
yes.
other than like stages.
You can unlock arenas and
arenas
stuff.
is big also. That's a really nice thing to unlock.
Yeah. So having a pretty good time with it. Pretty
Cool.
fun.
Awesome.
So we'll see how the reviews are. Again, I'm no 2K expert, right?
Yeah.
I've played a handful of them, a bunch of them. Never for a very, very long time. The Stone Cold one, obviously because it's Stone Cold, I played the most of. So we'll wait to see what like the real hardcore creators and influencers say about that.
The
you know,
nitty gritty.
the getting into the nitty
yeah.
gritty. Yeah, because again, I'm just casual on it, but I'm having a pretty good time.
Cool.
All right, Don. Speaking of Disney.
Yeah. Speaking of good times.
Speaking of Disney Afternoon Collection.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Took a little look at this. This is actually, so they already came out with the Disney Afternoon Collection. I don't know when the original version was. It was like a year ago, year and a half or something. It feels like a little while ago. But so essentially it was these games that they just listed there. And now for this new edition, they've added a couple of new games, Goof Troop and Bonkers, to the lineup. And it's now available on Nintendo Switch 2, of course.
Oh my God, I played so much fucking
for
DuckTales.
this edition. Yeah, so DuckTales.
Wait,
Rescue Rangers, Chip and Dale, I think 1 and 2, Darkwing Duck.
Oh my God.
And then, like I said, they added Goof Troop. The biggest treat for
what's
me?
not there, Don?
What?
Tiny Toon Adventures.
Oh right, no Tiny
Where is
Toon
that
Adventures.
game? Is that game locked down?
That's a good question. Tiny Toon Adventures. Wow, I haven't played that
Genesis,
in a while.
I had it on.
Yeah.
Where is that game?
Remember that.
Chat, let me know if you can play Tiny Toon Adventures anywhere.
Yeah.
But go on, sorry.
No, so this has Tailspin, Chip and Dale, DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, and now they added the extra games too. I mean, the biggest treat. So I already went through the first game when it came out, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. It has like some museum features, and it has like the rewind and different things like that. So it's like a fairly, I would say in terms of these historical compilation re-releases, it's middle. It has like a decent amount of stuff, but it's not really a super generous amount of, behind the scenes things or anything like that. You know what I mean? But the
so
games
a little
are there.
less than like a Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, they have some nice stuff. They do have some nice stuff, but it's just not like a massive, overwhelming amount of stuff and everything. And the games, I mean, mostly hold up, but I would argue that most of these games, like, you know, other than DuckTales, which I would say is just a solid game design.
Rock solid.
A lot of the other ones, I think, you know, just a little bit of, you got to lean on nostalgia of like, if you have happy memories of playing Tailspin, if you have happy memories of, Chip and Dale and stuff like that, then this is super satisfying to go back to and have access to. But just touching on the new games, really, because that's DuckTales 2 being included into this is a real treat, but that was originally there.
Yeah.
Bonkers is one of the new additions. Based on an animated series, I didn't know about this character, Bonkers. I didn't see the show. Did you know about
Bonkers?
Do you know about Bonkers?
Who the hell is Bonkers?
Bonkers is like this police cat, is it? Or something? It's like I don't know what kind of creature this is. Some kind of cat. I believe it's a cat, right? Is this what Bonkers is?
Okay, this did come out in 2017. I was confused about this.
This original collection.
Yes,
so it was 2017?
okay.
I was going to say a couple years ago, but it felt like a while ago. So
okay.
2017? Was it that long ago? Oh my god.
But they added for this one the Goof Troop and the Bonkers.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
like you said.
So the Bonkers is a Capcom 16-bit title from Super Nintendo. I had never played it. I never knew about the series that it was based on or anything. It has a little bit of like just a tiny bit of maybe Animaniacs kind of vibe in terms of the goofiness of it, you know. Interesting controls, you know, you have like these bombs you can fight with, but you also have to utilize this. They want you to go fast, it seems like. You have this little like speed spin accelerate thing that you can like break through items and even hurt some enemies. You can jump on them too. And it's all set in Hollywood, so it's just kind of bizarre humor and stuff like that. It's an interesting, unique sort of game that I never played. I wouldn't call it like a masterpiece or anything like that, but it's fairly fun to play. Just a side scroller. It has about 5 or 6 stages, I think it was.
Yeah.
And
GamePro called the game a great first challenge for novice players.
Okay.
EGM praised the sound.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it's just in the era of like that era of Capcom 16-bit classics that just like looked really nice, had a really nice animation style. There you see the Bonkers right there. Unfortunately, this trailer barely shows you any of the new games. You just get a couple of quick shots. So that one's fun. The other game, Goof Troop, which I'd have heard. Do you have memories of this? Because
No,
that was another
never
one I
played
had never played, never had memory. You know,
I didn't have a
experience
SNES
with
for
it.
my childhood.
So Goof Troop was the one that I was having more fun. Although I didn't get as far in Goof Troop yet. It's really fun. It's like a top-down. It has a lot of games. It has a lot of elements. Like mechanically, it's very similar to Link to the Past, actually, and it's a top-down adventure like Link to the Past.
Do you want to know the best lore about it, Don?
Yes.
Ever?
Yeah.
One of the first games designed by Shinji Mikami.
Dude, that's crazy. Okay, I didn't know that. That's loco.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with this one. Wow, that makes sense. This game, I think, like holds up. Like you don't have to have nostalgia or anything, obviously, because I didn't play it. Where like Bonkers, I was kind of like, oh, whatever, this is neat. But like Goof Troop, I was having a lot of fun with. They have like all kinds of items you can interact with. They have like the multi-level terrain, like Link to the Past. You know, you can like climb ladders to get to like different levels and stuff. But it's all top-down action.
Looks so good.
It's a good pickup. I mean, if you have any kind of like love for any of those games from personal experience, or you're just interested in seeing why Capcom was such a juggernaut for this kind of thing, animated licenses and everything back in the day. I mean, these were all some of the premier 90s cartoons of their era, and Capcom had them all locked down. And like for the most part, they're all pretty fun to play. You know, Chip and Dale has
Where's
like
Mickey Mania?
They all have they all have a tiny bit of like, just like other than DuckTales, like I said, DuckTales 2, just, they're always like the edge of like having a slight bit of just like janky unfairness to them. But at the same time, they're fun, and they're just like of that time, a great window into what that, gaming of this era was. Yeah, for Capcom.
Nintendo Power criticized its challenge for being fairly low, but remarked that the game is still great fun.
Which one, Bonkers or Goof Troop?
Goof Troop.
Okay, Goof Troop. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7s and 8s.
Yeah. No, I was making progress on it, and it was
Looks
fun.
sick.
I was having a lot of fun with it.
I want to play
Goof
this.
Troop. Yeah,
I
Goof Troop
want
alone.
to play.
Like
Shinji Mikami.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Bro.
It's a good game. Goof Troop
Insane.
and DuckTales alone pretty much make it worth the price. I believe this is just $20 for the digital, so that's pretty good considering you're getting like 5 or 6 games.
Yeah.
Plus some museum features as well. And yeah, that's about it.
That's fucking awesome.
Disney afternoon. Good vibes.
And with the bonus content, is that automatically unlocked, or do you have to like complete stuff to get that?
Yes, it's both. They have
Okay.
some unlocked, and then you unlock as you do different things. Yeah,
Love that.
Stuff like that.
Love that.
So, yeah.
And how's Tailspin?
And it's pretty well organized.
Does Tailspin hold up?
Tailspin is okay. It's like, again, Tailspin out of all of them, Rescue Rangers and Tailspin, I think, have the most like frustrating just gameplay mechanics where it's like not a polished, finely tuned thing compared to other things. So there's like that thing of like, it's not jank, it's just like frustration in the game design a little bit. So, but that's what that rewind feature is really there for. I've eased up on the rewind feature. I'm not like so against using it anymore in some of these old games. And like for Bonkers, it was actually perfect because Bonkers has a lot of moments where you're just like, dang it, I don't want to have to like go back to the entire stage again because of all these like tiny little, there's a lot of, the games back then, so much of it is memorization of just like, I have to do this here and that's just the way it is. You're not just like approaching it intuitively, So a lot of replaying. So that rewind feature makes it a little easier to just be like, I just want to see what this game was like, get through it, see the different stages for myself and how the bosses play and stuff.
Isla, you go through any of these as a kid?
I remember playing some of them, but not too many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Bonkers has some humor. It takes a lot of swings. And like I said, sort of Animaniacs a little bit in terms of they were getting a little bit of that edgy goofiness that's still kid-friendly, So
Yeah. Shout out to Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster's Hidden Treasure on Genesis. That was one of my favorites as a kid.
I played that. I never owned it. I played that at my friend's house.
I bet it has bad reviews. No, it has really good reviews. Holy
Yeah, I
shit.
think that's beloved. Tiny Toon Adventures are beloved.
Okay. Konami, developed and published. So crazy. Awesome. We love collections.
Yes.
We love them.
Anytime they do this kind of thing.
Bring them into the light.
More and more. Yeah, I love it.
Let everybody play it all.
I absolutely love when they do this kind of thing.
Yes.
And then having a special, like DuckTales 2, such a treat. I'd always heard of that and just never, it was one of those little voids that I'd never gotten a chance to play.
It honestly makes me really want to go home and watch Tailspin.
Oh, yeah.
Like badly.
The
now.
cartoons are legendary.
loved
They're
it.
so good. Same with Rescue Rangers, too.
Yes. Rescue Rangers. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And Darkwing Duck?
Darkwing Duck was so sick. That game, too. That game, it's like a little rough, but it's fun still. It's fun.
Yeah. I used to have the little action figure. Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous.
So sick. Bloodworth is here. He has arrived. The quarterback is toast. That was kind of the inflection I had there, Isla.
Yeah,
were you feeling it? Bloodworth is here again. I love it. I love when you hear blood.
Yeah.
Greetings. And you are here to talk about Planet of Lana 2.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have not beaten it yet, but I grabbed it because nobody else had grabbed it. So I was like, well, I'll get to that. I played the first game. I don't know if anyone else had played the first game, and so I'm curious.
I have not actually.
Yeah, and I had some, like I was interested in the first game, but I had some like reservations, some disappointments. Just didn't feel like it like went as deep as it could have gone.
Sure.
And unfortunately, since I haven't completed 2 yet, like I can't, give a full conclusion. And maybe later, when I come back after some of these events, I can just be like, hey, this is what I thought at the end.
Blood, you know what's really fun? Is on the Wikipedia page of the first one. Mm-hmm. You know how they always do like the reception and they have the list of reviews?
Yeah.
Easy Allies is on there for Planet of Lana 1. 8 out of 10. So cool. That's so rare for us to be on that. Badass.
But yeah, so I've got a few hours into it now. For people that maybe have already started playing the game, by the time you hear this, I just completed the mines. Here.
The Mines of Moria.
And so if you played the first game, kind of the setup was, like there was like this fishing village or whatever, and then these robots came and abducted everyone, and then your whole kind of goal was to, rescue your tribe and bring them back. And you learn some things about the world and the history and everything along the way. Mm-hmm. This time, one thing that's interesting is that village, you see now like a lot of those robots and things in the background. Like they've learned to like work in harmony a bit more. But now you come across there's this other tribe that is doing the mining, that is kind of like spreading pollution and things like that, and they are also kind of hinting at more, like, okay, where did everybody come from? How do we get here? And all that stuff.
It's kind of giving me an Avatar vibe, Blood. Is that off base or no?
I don't think Avatar really. I think
Okay.
maybe like if Horizon had involved space travel.
Got it. Okay.
Maybe something along those lines.
Sure.
But the way that the gameplay works is it's sort of akin to like an Inside or something like that, to where it's like you're going through very prescribed levels and solving puzzles and doing some, kind of light stealth sections, and having to like, basically work your way through the levels. And you have this companion character, this cat-like creature named Mui. Mm-hmm. And you can direct Mui to move to places where Lana can't, because Mui can jump higher and fit through small gaps and things like that. And so you can have Mui go push a button, and in this one, you can like hold a thing for Mui to do like this discharge kind of thing that will essentially like it can like basically like trip the breaker on certain like mechanical objects and things. And so like you can trip a breaker and then a door will open and you can go through the door.
Is it the same characters from the first game?
Yes.
Mui and Lana?
Yes. Cool. Although there are some newer characters now that the village is back that like you get to interact with as well.
Nice.
And that's actually one of the cool things, Hubert, is they actually have like a disclosure like at the very start of the game where like, hey, this is an invented language, so that, the story can be a little bit more up to interpretation.
Fun.
But because of some of the like, they do actually have words, right? So like when you give commands to Mui, like you hear like words for stop and follow. And then if you're paying attention, you can pick up when like, Lana's sister is like, hey, you need to stay here. Like she tells you to stay, right?
Yeah.
And if you're paying attention, you can pick up on those words.
That's cool.
So there is actual dialogue happening that you just can't understand it all, and so you kind of have to like sort out like what this scene is.
Wow.
And then this piece that's in the
really
B-roll, this
inventive.
is
I love
illustrating another new thing that you can kind of do here, where Mui can sort of like take control of other robots and creatures that are in the environment. So what you have to do for this area is you have to kind of like drop these ink clouds down, because there's these fish that will attack you if you get close to them. And so you use the smaller fish, drop some ink, and then Lana can swim through the cloud, and so it's like an underwater stealth kind of thing.
Nice.
And then there are two other things that I've seen that you can do similarly.
Underwater stealth. I bet it gives people anxiety.
Right.
How is it, Blood? Is it okay? Is it good?
Yeah. It's not
Cool.
it's not crazy. Like I said, you basically just have to, get the ink in front of the fish and then have Lana swim past it.
Yeah, cool.
The other two things I've seen, there is like this like flying like robotic sled looking thing with like a magnet on the bottom. And so you can fly that thing around, and then it can grab items and then move them to other places. So there was like a block puzzle early on where you had to like get the matching blocks onto the plates. And then there was another one in the mines, or actually no, right before the mines, there's like a snow peak that I was exploring. And there are these little guys, they look kind of like snowballs or like kind of like tumbleweeds. And they move around the edges of the cave walls. And so you can only like move from edge to edge if they're like very close to it. But then they can like put out silk, like spider silk. And you can like
Silk Song.
leave a trail of silk to like as like a trail to burn. Like you're leaving gunpowder,
Yeah.
And then you can like burn something that's blocking an exit. So little things like that, and you know, you discover
little environmental puzzles.
Yeah, you discover by interacting with things, and you so far don't really attack anybody. right? So everything that you do, it's like it's sneaking by an enemy.
It's always so refreshing when you don't attack enemies in a video game, because shockingly rare.
Yeah. So whenever you're dealing with the stealth, it's like if you get spotted, it's like, okay, you either need to like run and like slide under a gap where an enemy can't get to you, or get out of the way, or if they catch you, they catch you. You know, that's it.
Yeah.
And what happens in the opening of this game when these raiders, this other tribe, you know, appears, is your sister and some folks from your village see them. They mount some robots and they go off, and like you want to go with them, you want to join the fight, but they're like, no, you need to stay here because the pollution that they dropped off outside of town made this other little girl sick.
But I'm obsessed that this game is about like polluting the world. That makes me really want to play them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so the elder there is like, hey, we need you. Your quest to get out there is to go and find the ingredients to make the medicine to heal her. So
That's a really good objective. I'm invested.
yeah. And I'm guessing that at some point, you know, as things get revealed, like then there will be another step because, you know,
Yeah.
that's just the objective for now.
Yeah.
So
Cool. So you're liking it more than the first one so far, even though you haven't finished? Just feeling a little more...
yeah, I think
depth?
I'm feeling that there's like a little bit more challenge to some of the puzzles and depth there, and like, you know, there's a couple of spots where I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do here or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I think with more characters that comes across as well, that like, you know, there's a little bit more to this story, and hopefully where it seems like it's going to go. But again, I'm still first half of the game, I would guess.
Yeah.
So
And it seems like a pretty chill pace, pretty meditative almost.
at times it can be, but I wouldn't say throughout. Because again, like when you get into like some of those stealth areas or whatever, like there are chase scenes, you know, and there's like this one platforming thing in the mines that you have to climb pretty quickly because that pollution is down there, right? And so you've got to like basically like outrun the smog. So it's kind of like almost like a Metroid, end of Metroid style like chase sequence. Like we got to get out of here quick.
Is it linear, or is there a lot of like backtracking or anything like that, or are you pretty much like going?
So far, it looks completely linear. So I'm curious because there are like secret collectibles, and there's one spot that I think I might have like gone the wrong way, and like I can't go back there, you know. So I'm curious if it does like Inside does, to where like when you beat the game, then you can kind of like pop back to different chapters and pick up anything that you missed. But the collectibles I've seen so far, they look like they're pieces of a big jigsaw puzzle.
That's fun. Nice.
So like each piece like fills in the picture a little bit more.
Yeah. How's the music, Blood?
Good.
Nice.
Music was a big part of the character of the first game, and that main theme is back. Music does play a little bit into some of the interactions that you have, and just when we got to that first like real part of the main quest, you know, when we get to the mountains, you feel like there's just big musical swell of like, all right, now we're out here.
Sick.
Now this is where the game is going, et cetera, et cetera. So
These look fun, Blood. Shit. Thanks for putting this on my radar, dude. I remember you played the first one, and I just didn't have time to get to it, but this might be the push I need to dive into the first one.
yeah, really
Looks
good
really
art
fun.
style as well.
Yeah, it looks really cozy.
Just looks like a painting, you know.
Yeah. I love the woodlands and like this little fishing village you were in. Super cool. And it sounds like a really good story as well. Like you're invested.
Yeah. I think there's one of my, you know, one of the things too is like, Mooey, what even are you?
Mooey.
Little cat creature.
Cat-like creature.
Yep.
Awesome.
So, and
Blood.
that just came out today. So, anyone that
Today, yeah,
wants-
it's on everything too. Switch 2, PS4, PS5, Windows, Xbox Series X and S. Everything.
Yeah.
Awesome, Blood. Thanks so much, dude.
Nice. Thanks for having me. Sorry I couldn't be there in person, but today went sideways, and I've got a lot of stuff to catch up on. basically all the things I was going to do this morning, I have to do now.
Yeah.
So,
Today went sideways. It sounds like you were pulling a heist. Love you, dude.
all right, thanks.
It's time for Love and Respect. Love and respect. Alrighty. From Brandon K. Gann.
All right.
Hello, everyone. As I type, I just finished watching a full playthrough of Resident Evil Requiem, and while the overall package was a fun experience, there is one exception. Without any spoilers, the beginning of the second area has something that is personally so traumatizing, I will not get my own copy unless Capcom ever patches in a skip.
Whoa.
And since they never will, I find it regrettable, but it's not worth the panic attack. So my question, should games, not just survival horror but any game, have built-in skips of sections, cutscenes, boss fights, etc. that can be excessively triggering for some players? Well, the most famous example is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's No Russian.
Yeah.
This situation has me thinking it's not as common of a practice as I feel it should be. I'm thinking of the spiders in Grounded as well. What do you think, and what is your opinion on allowing for skipping segments of games if the content is too much to take on a psychological, emotional level? Thanks for taking this submission. If you do, and stay easy, fellow allies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
I know it costs money.
Yeah, that's
It all comes
it can
down-
be a complicated thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Doing any type of that stuff costs money.
because in most cases it's not as simple as you can just skip it, I don't think, right? I mean, you wouldn't be just you're talking about skipping like the segments that have this
Yeah.
whatever content it
Yeah.
is. I mean, I think it's very rare. It's either something that either people have a phobia of or something triggering that's interwoven into usually more of the game than just like one moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little...
And then where
I
do you draw the
sympathize.
line?
I sympathize.
I definitely sympathize.
I'm a little torn, but I definitely sympathize here. I think this one is interesting because it is an M-rated horror video game known for having psychological and grotesquely violent and bloody creatures and monsters.
yeah.
It's like the entire identity of the franchise.
Right.
So, yeah.
And then how would that work? I guess I don't know how to even discuss this.
I mean,
without
I think
talking
instead
about
of a
spoilers,
skip,
but,
you
like,
just have a filter.
Yeah,
like someone made
exactly.
a mod where it replaces it with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird because it's like there's a history of these in all of the Resident Evil games too. So it's just like, or not all of them, but most of them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's like how do the I don't know. I guess without knowing too much, like the developers, like, but where do they identify which are those?
Which
Where the
ones,
priority lies then within those?
Yeah,
and
where
then
do you draw the line?
How they can filter that out and still have it not just completely change the experience or something. It seems very complicated.
Yeah.
So it's a tough thing.
Yeah.
Because I can completely understand also how
Totally.
often that it's like what is it? The clickers, so disturbing for me. I told you I just don't even want to play the game because it's like, but like you can't, and what would you do? Like,
Yeah.
it's part of the thing. Or the enemy when we were playing Ari the
God,
other
I
night.
love
What was that disgusting creature we came across? Some extremely disturbing creature, and then the spiders. Yeah, I didn't look at the spiders. Well, look at me. Yeah, I didn't look at the spiders the other day because I was like, these are really, really, really gross spiders. Which usually I don't care, but
Yeah. Yeah, and like Grounded has the filter
Yeah,
for spiders specifically,
yeah.
where it, like the arachnophobia deal.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I see both sides. I'm sympathetic, but it does seem a little more challenging than something, quick, something easy. To be fair, like Isla said though, about a mod, PC games are so cool because you can mod things in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But they're asking philosophically, like, would it be okay to just skip, to have like a skip that section or replay or filter? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there a difference of opinion that you have for that? I mean, is it okay to just
Yeah, either one.
yeah,
Skip it.
just skip past the section?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we always talk about how games...
And it doesn't affect your result. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't affect detrimentally your results, like end game results then or anything? You know what I'm saying?
It
We're
shouldn't.
talking about skipping sections.
Yeah, because I mean, it'd be the same as if you're skipping a section, it's like easy mode in a
Basically,
way of
yeah.
skipping the
Yeah.
harder modes usually like add more enemies. Easy mode takes them away.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it reminds me of like a easy mode type thing. We always talk about every game should have an easy mode where you can just go through it.
Yeah.
Like that should just be every game ever made.
Yeah.
But again, it always comes down to money. That's a whole thing you got to program and do everything for. So,
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's becoming more and more prolific, like common, where you're getting that basically.
Yeah.
You'll just get story, easy,
Yeah.
regular, and
Yeah.
then one hard mode, basically.
yeah. Crazy. Any takes, Isla?
That's about it.
Yeah. Thank you, Brandon. Totally get where you're coming from. That shit is intense. All right. It's like Isla with underwater structures.
Well, that's one of the
Yeah.
examples I was thinking of.
Just
I was
remove
like-
the water.
Yeah, I was like,
remove the water.
Okay,
for
yeah, I
it.
was like,
Would that help, Isla? You just fully remove the water.
If you still
Maybe, yeah.
if you still had like the underwater terrain and
Well, yeah, it's only
Plant-like.
structures. It's man-made stuff. Underwater
Yeah.
freaks me right out. So,
but it's just the water.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting experiment if it was to do actually.
Yeah.
Just remove the water.
All right, from Cody Spencer. Hello, allies. Bringing back my game franchise feud, where two legendary franchises are pitted against each other, and the winner in each round will be which game has the better Metacritic user score. This time, the pocket monsters of Pokemon will be battling Monster Hunter. As a note, since each Pokemon game has two versions, I averaged their scores and combined their number of reviews, which I have also provided below. Also, for some of the older games, I had to use some newer versions because they did not have Metacritic scores. Before you get to the game, shout out to Sunderfolk. With you there, Isla,
hell yeah.
that it was one of the best games I played last year.
Sunderfolk is great.
Played through it with my brother, and it scratched the D&D itch that is often so hard to coordinate. Love and respect, Cody. So it is which one has the better score? Here we go. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet or Monster Hunter Wilds?
Wild's easy. Well, maybe not easy, but probably Wilds.
I'll say Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, remember, this is user scores.
Oh, user score?
User scores. Sorry. Yes. Holy shit.
Wilds. I'm gonna go Scarlet and
People
Violet.
hated both of these.
Holy shit.
I don't remember how much people hated Scarlet and Violet, but I know they didn't like Wild, so I'm just going off of that.
I can't imagine like going online
Yeah, it's
and
insane
giving
to
a
me.
game like a 1 out of 10 in it with an angry rant. Like you're fucking unhinged.
We just do it on a podcast.
Constructively.
We've never given
Oh,
a one.
maybe.
Yeah, a 1 out, like come on. Monster Hunter Wild 7.1. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 3.8.
Oh my god!
Ah, wow.
Whoa! People hated that much.
Yep. All right. Sword and Shield versus Monster Hunter Rise.
We're
Rise
saying-
is higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Sword and Shield is higher.
Monster Hunter Rise 8.4. Sword and Shield 4.8.
Oh god, I don't know my Pokemon games.
Don't piss off Pokemon fans.
My god.
Sun and Moon or Monster Hunter Stories 2.
I mean, I'll just stick with Pokemon because at some point here it's got to swing the other way.
What were they?
Sun and Moon or Monster Hunter Stories 2.
I think Sun and Moon
Sun
is
and
higher.
Moon higher.
Monster Hunter Stories 2 8.1. Sun and Moon 7.5.
Oh,
So basically never bet on
for
Pokemon.
3. Everyone hates Pokemon. They just keep selling them, but they hate them.
Yep. All right. Monster Hunter World
There it is.
or X and Y.
Oh,
World.
I'm gonna say World. Also.
Monster Hunter World 7.8. X and Y 7.5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got one.
All right. Black and White or Monster Hunter Stories.
Story? Black and white people liked,
I
didn't
don't
they?
remember.
Yeah.
Black and white.
I'll go black and white too.
Black and white, 8.1. Monster Hunter Stories, 8.4.
Damn
Oh,
Every single one's in Monster Hunter. All right, Diamond and Pearl or Monster Hunter Generations? That was the 3DS one.
wait. Oh,
And Diamond and Pearl was
bef-
DS.
Diamond
Generations was
Pearl?
before 3. Was before Monster Hunter 3, I guess, right? Generations.
Monster Hunter 3 was like way back.
I know, but with Generations, what you said was 3D. What?
Yeah.
I think it was before that. Not remembering Generations. I'll say Pokemon again.
Diamond and Pearl, 8.1. Generations, 8.0.
Oh,
Finally got him.
whew. That was a close one.
All right, Ruby and Sapphire
Pokemon
or Monster
Pikachu.
Hunter 4? That was on 3DS also. 4.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Wait, no, 3 was Ultimate, right? 3 Ultimate? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
like Tri Ultimate.
Yeah,
something,
yeah. Monster Hunter.
Isla.
Monster Hunter?
8.7. Ruby and Sapphire, 8.3.
8.7. Wow.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver or Monster Hunter Tri?
There it is. I
Try.
want to say try.
Tri 8.3. Gold Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, 9.1.
God.
The
Wow.
most beloved, apparently. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Looks like number 1.
Wow, that is high.
All right. Fire Red, Leaf Green or Monster Hunter 1?
Fire Red.
Fire Red for sure.
Monster Hunter 1, 8.0. Fire Red, Leaf Green, 8.5.
All right. Nailed
There
it.
it is. So Pokemon was higher on like 2 or 3 of them. Crazy.
That is, and much lower, like
To be
half
fair-
the score on a few of those.
Yeah, to be fair, quite a few more user reviews on Pokemon. You know,
That's, that's.
yeah, like Sun and Moon had 2,800, Stories 2 had 214. So like way more. But something like Monster Hunter World
Monster
had
Hunter must have had a lot,
2,600
yeah.
versus X and Y had like 2,800. So
Okay.
depends. Thank you so much, Cody.
That was an interesting one.
Next from the crazy American. Hell,
Which one?
yeah, which one? Hello, allies. Have you ever played a game that either ruined or lessened all the other games in that series? I'm currently going through Dragon Quest VII Remake, and I'm doing the same things in this playthrough that I did in my recent playthrough of Dragon Quest VIII. I keep comparing it to Dragon Quest XI. These 3 games are wildly different from each other as far as Dragon Quests can be. Yes, so similar but different. But I keep comparing the town sizes to how big they were in Dragon Quest XI. I keep comparing the moves, special or otherwise, to Dragon Quest XI. It has been about 5 years since I played 11. If anybody wants the information, I played 1, 2, and 3 on a Nintendo. I have not played the remasters. So games in a franchise that have ruined other games within the same franchise. I'd say Monster Hunter World.
Because it was so good.
It was so fucking good.
Yeah.
I love that game.
I mean,
And-
things have paled in comparison.
Yeah.
I really loved Morrowind and Oblivion, and then played a couple hours of Skyrim, and I was like, I guess I'm done with these, and
Yeah.
I don't really know why.
yeah.
Like, you know, obviously people like it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a good one. Yeah. Morrowind is, to me, is the coziest.
Hell yeah.
Morrowind had such a cozy atmosphere. It was very warm. Skyrim starts out like cold. You know, obviously you're in the snow and shit.
Yeah. They all start out in jail, so that's not it.
Yeah, it's funny with the Monster Hunter example. That's kind of like, I guess I didn't thought of that. I was like, yeah, usually a negative, like a less, you know, one of the lesser entries in a franchise usually doesn't take away from the rest of the franchise for me. However, yeah, when one comes out that's like so good, I guess in that way it can lower the whole just by being so much better. But I can't think of too many examples. I'm trying to think of more examples where that happens, where like one entry in the franchise stood out so far above the rest.
I mean, definitely The Witcher 3. I played Witcher 1 and 2.
That would be a great
release.
example. That would be a great example, actually, because I could literally
Upon release, but going back, it's like, whoa.
Wild Hunt, I could replay a lot often in future. That's like legendary for me.
One is
I could
rough.
never again play one, be fine with that. Like, because
the combat in 1 is like the mouse attack, like rhythm thing. It's bizarre.
It's fun. I actually only think of 3. I think of 3 as the franchise.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no other thing else I want to play except
2 is
3.
sick. 2 is sick.
It's sick, but there's really no reason to play.
Like if I'm it's so funny. Yeah, it's because like so many times with franchises, like if I'm gonna replay it, I start at the beginning.
Yeah.
And just like take a year or so. Like I just did it with Uncharted. It took like a year and a half, and those are short games, but I went through over a year and a half. With Witcher, it's like, just go back to 3.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. I'll just always go back to 3.
Yeah. Sweet. Thank you, crazy American. By the way, before we get to this week's bets, Easy Allies patrons are getting 2 bonus Love and Respect questions. And this week, we're playing a game called Pokemon or Prescription Medicine. So fun. So if you want to get in on that extended cut, consider becoming a $5 patron at patreon.com/easyallies. You get this podcast 2 days early and ad-free. You get into the official Discord. You can submit questions to Love and Respect. So help us out. Get in there. We love you so much. And then if you really want to help us out, you can join the producer tier. Starting at $25, you get your name added to the monthly podcast credits read by Brandon Jones. Our platinum producers get a shout out each and every week on this podcast. This month's go to Jabawabs, El Thanis, Lizard Wizard 64, and Raymond Wheeler III. Shout out. Thank you so much, everybody. So much love and respect. Y'all are the best.
Yep.
Now come join us on Patreon for those bonus questions. Patreon.com/easyallies. It's time for bets. Bets. Last week's bet, Marathon comes out today. Came out at 10 a.m. Pacific. It's been out for less than 12 hours.
All right.
Have the review bombs hit? It's been out for less than 12 hours.
Less than 12 hours.
Is it already written off? How many people total will be watching on Twitch on Thursday right now? We said before the podcast, same shit. Oh wait, Isla already looked though. So this because Isla did, this counts. This counts.
Well, I mean, did you look already before?
Oh wait, no, I'm looking at our bets actually. We did not. So right now is good, Isla. We can look right now.
Okay.
Nice.
Nobody looked earlier, so
No,
it's
yeah.
right now or never.
Nobody looked.
Great. So Damiani said 25K. Don said 85K. I said 240K. Isla said 202K. The wild card was 250K.
Don't we usually do this week's bet first?
I don't know.
It changes sometimes.
Changes.
We do. No, we do. I skipped it. We're switching
You
it up.
didn't write it into the thing.
I'm sorry. We're switching it up.
Yeah.
The answer is 132K, making the winner.
I'm close, but I don't know if I won.
We got to do this math.
Yeah, there's math involved here, so I don't.
Dawn is 100 and something away. Isla is like 70 away. I think Isla wins.
Isla's doing math.
Yeah, that's how Isla
tabulating,
wins, for sure.
As you can wait. Oh, 132.
Yeah, Isla wins. Wait.
Who knows?
Oh, wait, 130.
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Don's 47 away. I'm
Don-
37. I'm 70 away.
Yeah, Dawn wins.
Wow. Are you? I take your word for it. I still don't see how the math.
Yeah.
132 minus
Adds
85 is
up.
47.
Yeah.
202 minus 132 is 70.
We know
If
math.
you say so.
We know math here.
I mean, I don't say so. The calculator said so.
All right.
Dawn gets
yeah.
the win.
Notch another one. I need a strawberries and cream to bust open.
Want me to go get you one?
But I also want to save our precious reserve.
I can go get it.
Oh
they
yeah,
still-
I'll you can get it. I'll open it up as my final.
Do they
one.
still make them or is it discontinued?
I think they're still making them. Actually,
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Seems like one of those things where you should buy like 10
a
packs
bunch.
and
Yeah,
store them.
I know. They're so good.
Yeah. All right, this week's bet is
You didn't write it down. Do you remember what it was?
yeah, no, I remember. It's something's coming out.
Oh,
It's hold on. No, I'm gonna get there. It's next week is John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Oh,
is coming
yeah.
out. Yes.
Yeah.
Johnny Carps. We love John Carpenter at Easy Allies.
yes.
Doesn't get as much lip service as Terminator or Die Hard, or The Matrix.
Yeah.
But John Carpenter's right there. He's got his game Toxic Commando coming out, which he did a little story treatment for. He's doing the music. This comes out on the 12th. In the top 10 open critic reviews, how many times will we see his full name, John Carpenter? Full name, not John, not
right?
Mr. Carpenter,
Not Johnny Carps.
not Johnny Carps, not
Yeah.
Carpenters.
Yeah.
Full name, John Carpenter. Remember, his name is in the title that has been stated. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando is the full name of the game. So, use that information as you will. Here we go. Damiani not available.
It's his birthday.
Happy
birthday!
birthday,
Happy birthday,
Damiani. I hope he's having a blast wherever he is. I hope he's sipping on a lava flow.
Yeah, do you think he is? I wonder what he's eating I wonder what birthday dinner would be for Damiani. It's got to be
Nobody spoil yourselves. This is that's a podcast question.
Yeah.
Damiani's birthday meal.
Yeah.
What does that man go for?
That's big. I'd be curious to know meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
What are the birthday choices?
No, I'm fucking pumped.
Yeah,
to
that's
know.
big news.
I need to know.
We'll be counting down.
Yeah.
Moments till we find out.
Yeah, that'll be an extended podcast because he'll go on 20 minutes about that. It'll be glorious.
It's gonna be great.
It'll be the best.
Hell yes.
He can pick next week. We're gonna have Damiani's piece of cake, or Damiani's one piece.
One piece
Yes. Love this. All right, Don, what's your bet?
Okay, I put in 31. Is that right?
31. That's a good bet.
Did I turn that right?
Is
31.
that right?
No, I mean, did I turn the... It looks like a... Yeah. That's right.
That's 1B, 1E. There you go. What?
Is that 31?
There you go.
That's 31.
I said 17.
Oh.
Isla?
I said 32.
Oh, no way.
What? And I was
my
going to do
God.
30. Then I was like, I better just put the 31 on just in case.
Crazy.
Wow. This is going to be exciting.
We're both real high on that.
Yeah.
Johnny Carps.
Exciting.
Alrighty. And we did a marathon. Don got the points there. So the new score is Don, Strawberries and Cream with 5. And Isla and myself with 3 right behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Promotions. What do we got? Anything good? Isla attempted.
I think Isla's running to get my strawberries and cream. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Isla attempted the Resident Evil final puzzle,
Oh, yeah.
but
That's right.
You know.
Should we say what
yeah,
happened?
you can tune in and check that out
Tune
on
in
the
and check it
for the
out,
last
yeah.
stream.
Yeah.
Any other promotions, Isla?
Dr. P is flying in. as we
Dr.
speak.
P.
Look at this. Oh, my God.
It's a beautiful can.
Look at that.
Anything you want to promote,
It looks
Isla,
yummy.
on EasyAllies.com.
Yeah.
You can check out our review of Resident Evil. That's still
Resident Evil. We streamed Resident Evil
up.
a little
I
bit.
said that. You tried to
Oh.
do the final challenge or the final puzzle.
I tried to do the final puzzle and that I got screwed over on
Yeah.
that stupid doll didn't show up.
Yeah, so check that out. Nothing pressing right now.
Yeah.
Kind of
We
a
got
little
couple
soft
things,
week.
Couple things coming down the pipes. I
Yeah,
think,
we
for
got
next
some
week.
things
Yeah.
cooking up. So
Yeah.
a little softer this week.
Yeah.
It's Resident Evil week, you know?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
enjoy
we've
it.
all been playing Resident Evil over and over again.
Yeah.
So
Give us a break.
All right, Don, since you won, you get to shout out to anything or anyone that's on your mind this week. You get the final word on anything you've disagreed with, want to reiterate, or just popped into your head. You get to sign off with the trademark sign off.
Okay. I got to think of something. Let's see. Final word is I don't know. I'm pumped for Black Flag.
Yeah.
This is official now. I I hope that they'll come out with a Black Flag Edition console that'll look like a little ship, the shape of a ship.
Or a
How sick would
controller.
that be? Yeah, a controller shaped like a ship. That would be awesome. Shout out to Neon Inferno. It's an excellent game. Check it out. It's really fun. And shout out to Hunt Down Overtime, coming down the pipes. We're counting down the hours, whiling away the hours playing games like Neon Inferno. And sign off. Celebration, everyone. Pop it with me.
Visual Nightmare.
Visual Nightmare.